Welcome. Welcome to the Frisch Cougars as they take on the Maayanot Rapids in this Girls Varsity A volleyball matchup, semifinals. I'm Ellie Shapiro here with Benjamin Ignatius Barth.
And good evening to you, Ellie. We are here for this matchup, crosstown rivals, as the Cougars are looking to return to the varsity championship after last year's defeat at the hands of Ramaz. But they're here with a vengeance. They're here to return, and they're looking for a victory tonight.
So Ben, what do you think some major keys here are for these Frisch Cougars after their horrible, heartbreaking loss to Ramaz last year?
Well, I think what we've been seeing really this season is that they're coming out strong. And they get off to that fast start, and it makes it a lot easier later in the game for them to continue with that momentum. And when they get off to that fast start, you see them really dominating in the early matches. They get the early points, and that really helps them. So that gives them a little room to wiggle. Sometimes you see that they're struggling in the beginning, but they make the necessary adjustments to get the win in the end, and that's really what you love about this team. They always have the foot on the pedal. They always have the foot on the gas. They're always here to win, and they will not let up tonight. I'm looking for a good game tonight.
I'm looking for a good offensive game for the Cougars as they want to keep Maayanot on their heels.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And just watching them warm up, you see the poise and you see the focus that they're going into this with, and I can just tell that they're here to play. And it's true for both sides. I'm looking at the Maayanot squad warming up right now, and they're here. They're coming into the Cougars' home. They're here. They're in our house, the Cougar Court, as it is called. But they're not. They don't seem afraid. But they will see early on. Bezrat Hashem.
As these fans here will make the big difference for the home court advantage, as they will be loud and they will be cheering for these Frisch Cougars.
Yes. Just 12 minutes until we start. It says 7 on the clock, but it's set for 7 o'clock.
I believe 7 minutes is how much time they have left to warm up until they have to go into their team huddles.
There we go. And for all of our listeners out there, you are in for a great one tonight. It is Ellie Shapiro and Ben Ignatius Barth reporting to you from midcourt. I'm really excited for this.
I really can't wait. I believe this is going to be a great matchup.
I do as well.
For those of you, by the way, who later on in the game who might get confused, we will be cutting at 8 o'clock sharply to the Boys Varsity Basketball quarterfinals. But we will keep you updated if the game is still in progress. And you will get pictures, live tweets, and you never know, maybe the occasional split screen.
Yes. This season, more so than the past, Cougar Nation Network has stepped up thanks to the great work of Zachary Hammer and Rabbi Patinsky over here. We have been here to cover more games. We're here announcing more games, and really just wonderful work by everyone involved. Camera, all the people working on camera, announcing,
sound.
people with the feet. It's really just an amazing feat. It's really, I think we are one of the best in the Yeshiva League with our announcing and looking to improve in the future.
So if you're interested in announcing for future games for CNN, Cougar Nation Network, please see Rabbi Tzvi Patinsky or Aaron Traurig
at TechRov.
At TechRov.
Or
tweet us at Cougar Nation 3. That's Cougar Nation 3.
You might just appear live.
Yes.
You might just appear live on the air.
It's true.
And now for a sideline interview with Lauren Bornstein.
Look at the camera.
All right. I'm with Lauren Bornstein, star forward of the Frisch Cougars. Lauren, what is the key to winning this game?
Consistent serves and hard spikes and confidence. Yeah.
Being one of the last games of the season, do you see any reason of giving up or anything? Are you tired, or are you just going to keep pushing through?
No, and we're going to win the championships. So.
All right. Back to you. All right. One question.
Lauren Bornstein guaranteeing a W for the championship, and we would love to see that. This gym looks great with some championship banners going on, and I would love to add another volleyball championship banner going up.
Frisch is in a very interesting position right now, actually, as I believe all of its athletic teams are still in the playoffs. No. Most of its athletic teams are still in the playoffs.
Yes, and really dominant this year across all sports, varsity, JV, both genders. You're looking at really complete dominance in everything they're doing. Talking about varsity hockey, which you're a part of. You're talking about JV hockey. You're talking about
boys varsity and JV basketball.
Yes, coming off the W at Sarachek yesterday.
Championship by the boys varsity basketball at Sarachek. They won the whole tournament as they beat Shalhevet with only a 2-point lead. It was a crazy game. You should have been there.
Yes, going even total bowl, college bowl. Talking about those academic teams, they're still dominating, and it comes with being a Cougar.
And Model Congress today. What success we had at Model Congress. Wow.
Yes. I went after, I saw, and I conquered there. Coming with best delegate for my committee, that's science and technology. It was really a lot of fun. It was an honor to take it home. It was really just a win for Frisch. Thanks to Mr. G. Bartolo, who really advised me through my 4 years of being on the team and advised the team. I saw that you have a lot of sophomore and freshmen on that team. I'm looking at great things in the future. The juniors also strong. Next year, looking for even better things. Just a quick shout out to all the seniors on the team. David Lifshitz, John Katzman, and Jody Fishbein, who for the past few years have come out with us. It's not so easy. You're missing a day of school, but they're willing every year to come out, represent Frisch. And really, for the past few years, it's been an honor to be on the Model Congress squad with them. And now, as we near tip-off for the volleyball game, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. Ellie is struggling a little with his contacts, but we'll have that over in a few seconds.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yes. Just watching them still warming up. You see them, they're getting loose.
And both teams stretching, working on those platforms. As you can see, Zahava Isaacs in the top right. She's working on those platforms for Maayanot. And she did an illegal double tap, as we could see. And Frisch working on the platforms too, doing the infamous circle drill, which is one of those tougher drills where the person in the middle has to constantly be hitting it, and they all have to keep it up in the air.
Yes, the only time I've ever played this game is with the balloon, but let me tell you, it's much harder with the volleyball. Just simple physics going on there.
Newtonian physics, if I may add, because Einstein physics actually is equals mc squared, which has nothing to do with gravity. Okay, back to the sport though. I am on the boys varsity volleyball team, and therefore I will be announcing terms that you may not understand. For those who may not understand, when the ball is served from the close side from this live stream, if the ball is being served from the close side and it's going to the far side, the far left side, so the team serving is called the team on service, and the team receiving the ball on the far side would be called serve-receive. Seems pretty self-explanatory. When the ball is served to the back left corner, that is going to be going down the 1-6 seam. So when I say the serve is down the 1-6 seam, it is the back left corner. Okay? I believe the Frisch Cougars, I believe for the varsity A team, we do a 3-2-1 format where we have 3 people in front, a setter in the middle, 2 spikers on winging her. In the back we have 2 people, and then we have the 1 back just in the back covering that entire back row. It's a much more aggressive offense, but we like being aggressive in this girls volleyball because we plan on going to the ship and bringing it home, as Lauren Bornstein said. Back to you, Ben.
Yeah, I think that form is really what we were talking about before, that they're going to come out aggressive, they're going to come out to score points, they're going to come out to take that early lead, and they're going to try to carry that momentum. Although, if they are stagnant in the beginning, we can expect some changes to be made there, maybe more defensive play. But really, I'm excited to see what the coaches have to send out for us tonight, as we are only a few minutes away from starting. As Ellie steps away, he's going to get his glasses so he can provide for you better coverage of this game. I, for one, am very impressed with his knowledge of the game. He is on the varsity boys volleyball team, something that I now feel like I should have joined. But I am on the softball team, so okay. Jonah Chill, standing right in front of me. He, of course, announced the last game here at Frisch against North Shore. That was an exciting game. I was watching on the live stream. Sadly, could not make it out here. Yes, and where Frisch won 3-0. They're coming out after that victory, and they're here, and they're going to try to make a statement over here against this Maayanot team. For all of you who are unaware, Maayanot is just a few-minute drive from Frisch. Longtime rivals on all sports, volleyball included. I'm giving the edge here right now to the Frisch Cougars, just because I've watched so many of the games, seen how dominant they really are. We're talking about a really strong team, a deep team, starting with their seniors who are returning from last year. Danielle Freeman, Talia Gellis, Mark Isquith, Abigail Rockland, Rebecca Weinberger, Sally's not here tonight. She's sick. And then with the juniors, also adding an extra oomph to this team, looking at Lauren Bornstein, Ariel Epstein, Miriam Giller, Gabrielle Soloveichik, Leah Spielman. Looking at that team, I think they have a lot of hope for the future as well, coming next year as well as this year.
Talking about Maayanot, Shoshi Black, only a 10th grader on the team. Wow, they are going really young. They dig in deep, and you know what? If you put in the practice, why don't you deserve to be on varsity?
I agree with that right there. There are a lot of kids on all sports teams for junior varsity who would really have a shot at making some of these varsity teams, but Frisch has their policy, which is great. Gives them a little more time, as say, in like the farm system and the AA, AAA before they come up to the big leagues. But there's really no shortage of talent
and
going on
Maayanot
here.
is just killing it with this pass, the lob, set, and spike drill. Just look at how they kill the ball.
Yes.
Are they playing it?
They, no.
As they're nearing 10 minutes of game time.
We're going to show a shot. Introduce yourself, Mr. Bart, because we're showing a shot of you from the model.
I should introduce myself. There we go. We are going to call
We
it
are 10 minutes to game time, but for now we're going to be putting on your screen a shot of the model UN picture team. Not yet. But we are at 9 minutes and 40 seconds till game time, and we see this Maayanot team just warming up, jumping, getting those legs pumping. And you know what? They might not be hitting their spikes now, but that's not the goal. Isn't in practice to hit the spikes. It's in the game.
Yeah, you see them coming out. They're just here to get loose. They're just here to get the blood flowing. They're here just to kind of work on the mechanics, not so much just to hit it with all their strength to get those points. They're just running through this. You can tell that they're well versed in this drill. They're really just here to get loose for the game.
From my experience, the point of this drill isn't really to see what Zahava Isaacs just did there. The point of the drill isn't really to get the ball in or over the net. The point is just to make good contact. So in the game, when it's a perfect set, you could just kill it and have the perfect spike.
Oh, and right here, Justin Stone walking in the gym with a sign. Danielle Freeman sign. He is here. He is here. Defense, yes. Danielle Freeman known around as D, as the first letter of her name.
As a nickname.
It is a nickname. Justin Stone walking in. He has a sign that you will hopefully see if we get a shot of that later on. See him cheering on. But Frisch Faithful showing up. One of the bigger crowds that volleyball has had this season. I, for one, enjoy a good volleyball game. It's one of my favorite sports to watch.
And now we're going to celebrate Ben Barth winning Best Delegate as putting a picture of him on the live stream.
Yeah, that's me. I am Ben Barth. That is me. Yes, and there's the whole Frisch Model Congress team outside of the jewel in the 5 downs with Mr. DiBartolo. You see him in those shades. Really, it was a great showing. Everyone had a great day, really showing our knowledge of the government, how it works. You are seeing future leaders of our community right there, getting a feeling for what it really is like to pass legislation, to get things done, figure out what the pertinent issues facing our society are right now. I was on Science and Technology today. My bill was to publicize all of the reports gathered by the air quality monitoring group. That is a lot of mumbo jumbo. Everyone there, though, thought it was it was great, and I agree. Talking about the issues, we got to share knowledge with the government. We have to be open. Everyone there, whether they were on other committees, just their first year, last year, everyone really had a great showing. Very proud of the team, and I'm glad that I could come home with the gavel.
Okay, now go back to the volleyball.
Ben, as much as we love listening about your Model Congress experience, we're here for volleyball as the
True.
teams get into their respective huddles, and we're prepared. Oh, no, I lied. Frisch is now practicing their serves. And
Oh,
look
no.
at them. They're just lasers and bullets. None of them, okay. Most of them are lasers and bullets, as, like, Frisch is known for having a great service team.
One person that I'm really going to be looking at tonight is senior Malika Iskowitz. She's number 25, and she has a deadly serve.
They call her the sniper because she picks a spot and there's just no way you're going to return the serve
And
afterwards.
you could see her warming up on the far side of the court. Number 25 in the middle, bouncing the ball right now. And that's her signature move. A lot of basketball players, when they get up to the foul line, they have their
and as you can see, it was just a
pregame.
rocket.
And you can see it's really. Last time we had a debate between the announcers there of what was the better serve method, underhand or overhand. I would say the underhand it's a lot easier. You pop it up, it gets it. But if you can have a dominant overhand, there's nothing that can match that.
I believe that Malka's serve is a big factor in this Frisch team chances of winning this game. I believe she has won consecutive points, multiple points in a row based off her serve, and I feel like that's a big point. That's a big part of the team. Shout out to Rabbi Bashis on the bottom right part of your screen. He's now walking across your screen. Shout out to Rabbi Bashis for coming to support his students as they play varsity volleyball.
Yes, he is a wonderful person to have here in Frisch. I'm in his Chassidus class.
As am I.
Yes, you are. And he is always giving us a new piece of knowledge, always giving us a little piece of Torah. That is nothing more you could ask for in a Rebbe, really. I'm glad that he's here to support some of his students. I'm sure he's going to be staying for this game and into the varsity ball game that is coming up afterwards against Flatbush. For now, you see there's Rabbi Patinsky with Rabbi Bashis waving at us.
And yeah, they're rocking hard. Rabbi
Two
Patinsky,
Katolim
Rabbi
of the
Bashis.
Frisch community right there. Look at them. Those are two guys who I really look up to for guidance in the Frisch building. Rabbi Patinsky, of course, the Tech Rav, helping us out with the live stream during every sporting event. And now we have Rabbi Klein also entering the gym
To
as we
support
see
the
some
JV
more
girls
fans.
volleyball, the varsity girls volleyball team.
Yes.
Just look at that as these fans pour in. Wow, I think we're going to have to shut down like YU had to with the security. And I think it's just going to be crazy. This gym is going to be packed soon, folks. You better get here quick.
Yes, and now we have in 3, 2, 1, Rabbi Klein appearing on our screen.
On the screen. There he
over
is.
there.
Little bit. And there's Rabbi Klein. And he's waving to us. Rabbi Klein, thank you for waving.
Thank you, Rabbi Klein.
Thank
It's good
you.
to have him there. Aaron Trarick, thank you for getting him into that shot. Always appreciate Aaron Trarick, of course, working at YU over the
At
course of
Max
Sarachek.
Live, if I may add.
We're very
Aaron
proud of
Trarick.
our Cougar Nation Network staff working out there. Trarick,
I believe
think
we are
perfect
undefeated
record.
when Trow is on. When Trow is working the camera, we
Oh,
are
look at
undefeated.
that. It's right
and the
back to-
T-neck toaster and Am Yisrael Chai.
Yeah.
Those are for the varsity basketball team. Am Yisrael
And
Chai.
there's the defense.
Am Yisrael Chai right now, and the defense. Daniela Friedman, her nickname D, with the picture of the white picket fence.
Yes, you just
the
see
defense.
you see the artistic abilities of
Justin
Justin Stone, a legend in his own right, coming out here to support his friends and his classmates at the at the varsity volleyball
And look
semifinal
as
game.
Frisch does the same drill Maayanot was doing. Again, the goal isn't to get the ball over or to get the spike in. The goal is just to make solid contact and just to get used to that motion of hitting the ball. So for in the game, when the moment comes, you can hit it. Because when the adrenaline's pumping, people jump higher, they hit harder, they hit faster, and it's an unbelievable experience.
And right there in the middle, you have on our side, on the near side of the net, we have Daniela Friedman. On the other side, Abigail Rockland. And those are two players that I'm also looking for. Abigail is the main setup
I mean,
person.
setter.
Setter. Yes, you know more than I do, of this team. You're gonna look at her. She's gonna have a big night tonight. I have a feeling. Coming out seniors, looking possibly their last game, but they're trying to prevent
But
it.
they most likely will make it to the championship because we heard Lauren Bornstein say it herself, and I believe it is.
Yes.
It is hopefully not their last game, but if it is, they're going to be playing their hardest, and we know it because they always give it. They give it 110%, and it's senior night here at Frisch for these girls on the varsity volleyball team. Shout out to the seniors on the Frisch team. Shout out to Daniela Friedman, Talia Gellis, Malka Itzkowitz, Abigail Rockland, and Rebecca Weinberger.
Yes, they have all, for the past few years, contributed to JV and varsity volleyball teams. Really amazing now. I've gone to school with them now for 4 years, sometimes even more. Some of them, really all around people, great classmates, friends, and it's been a pleasure to go to school with them. You see in the hallway, they're always helping other people, and just to be here to support them, cheer them on, try to remain impartial with announcing. Forgive us if we show a little bit of favoritism, but
this, after all, is CNN, the Cougar Nation Network.
Yes, Cougars do run together.
Now or never, Cougars run together.
Yes, that
As
is the truth.
we have a minute till game time, you could see on your screen the Cougars getting a little drink, getting refreshed, getting their legs ready, and they're going to huddle with their coach. And what you can't see on the left side of your screen is the Maayanot Rapids in a really intense team huddle with their coach, talking through strategy. How could they take down this Cougar? Very good, it's aggressive Cougar offense. What are they going to do to defend and then attack?
Yes, this Cougar team is reminiscent, correct me if I'm wrong, of the 1992 Dream Team, U.S. Dream Team. I'm looking at the talent across the board, looking on all cylinders. They will come out firing. I can't come up with a better sports comparison than that.
I really agree. I really believe that this Cougar team has a ton of talent, and they're going to be killing it tonight.
Yes, look forward. As you see on the clock, it's
15, 14, 13 seconds till game time. And we see their teams are getting each other pumped. They're excited. They're ecstatic. It's the semifinals. It's volleyball, people.
It does not get more serious than this. And we are here to announce it all night. Benjamin Barth and Ellie Shapiro, we're going to be with you to bring you through this semifinal matchup.
It's going to be an experience. For anyone who has questions about volleyball in general or just specifics about gameplay, please Twitter at Cougar Nation 3. Please tweet at Cougar Nation 3 with any questions or tips that you may have for these Cougars to bring home the win. And if you don't want the Cougars to win, you want Maayanot to win, please at Cougar Nation 3. We will pass the message along.
Yes, as you see them in the final huddle getting prepared to take the court.
I believe the refs are not all here right now. That's what we're waiting for.
Oh.
But it's okay.
Well, we'll wait on them a little longer. I'm sure.
The Frisch team is sitting and they're getting their nice rest. They're all sitting on the bench. They're all relaxing and they're getting ready. While Maayanot, they're energetic. They're ready. Frisch has been here warming up for close to 45 minutes now. They're ready. They could sit for a little bit and then get ready for game. Girls Varsity Volleyball. Boys Basketball Varsity. Yeah. Yeah, quarterfinals.
You can feel the electricity in the Cougar court right now. The intensity is very high. And now we have senior night.
And it is senior night. As you can hear in the background, senior night. Should we talk about it? Should we be talking in the mics while they're talking?
What?
Should we be talking while they're talking? Oh.
Our captain, Maayanot, and captain Abigail.
As you can see, the seniors are lining up for their famous senior night. Frisch hosts a senior night for all the teams because every senior deserves a final home game. This will be their final home game, but it might not be their final game. You never know.
And missing from this lineup right now, Rebecca Weinberger, who's been sick for a little while now. We wish her a Frisch Shalema from everyone here at Cougar Nation Network and
all the
Yeshiva of
fans.
Frisch. All the fans out here. We really hope to see her
Maayanot
back.
also wishes her a refuah shalema.
Yes, I'm
Everyone.
sure.
The Am Yisrael wishes her a refuah shalema, and we hope she gets better soon.
Yes, we look forward
Back
to
to the
seeing her
game.
play in the championship. Hopefully after the win tonight. She's a loss to the team, but they'll play on without her. While
It'll be a big loss, but they have plenty of people to step up
Yes,
and fill in the position.
depth of this team
It is
really
incredible.
takes over as now we see the Maayanot lineup coming out, circling their side of the court. They're about
And
to
they're
line up,
about to
and they're
shake
the
hands,
Frisch.
and here we go. Maayanot is shaking hands with the Frisch Cougars, wishing all, this is the Yeshiva League after all. We're all Jews, we're all here to have fun. It's
Yes.
serious sports, but it's competitive, but like, after all, we're all one family, we're all one mishpacha.
Yes, and now we see the starting lineups as
For
they take
two
the
teams.
sides. For Maayanot, we have number 6,
Black,
Shoshi Black. We have number 3.
Zahava Isaacs,
We have number 21, Adina Goldstein. We have number 11, Adira Levine. We have number 50, Riva Luder. And we have, I think that's number 25, Miriam Goldman.
And for Frisch, we can't see their numbers, but I can tell you right now, 23, Abigail Rockland, again the setter, right in the middle. Then we have number 99, who is Gabrielle Salawaychik. Okay, in the back you have, in the other front you have Malka Iskowitz. In the middle, Daniela Friedman. In the back left you have Lauren Bornstein. In the back right, from viewers back left, Lauren Bornstein. In the back right, Talia Gellis. No?
Okay, and as we tip off, there we have the
Service, and it is a
Over.
bullet. And beautiful tip by Isaacs, and a little faulty play, and it was point goes to Frisch.
Yes.
Beautiful serve. And let's see who, that is number 12, my bad, Miriam Giller, I am sorry. Miriam Giller with a beautiful serve.
Yes, and we saw that. This is what we're talking about coming out early with those bullets. And we have the second serve coming up.
Service, and it's beauty. And 21 hits it with a beautiful by Black, and it's over the net. Now here you go, D with the set, and the call by Iskowitz, and it's a little overshot, but beautiful hit, beautiful contact. We're going to love to see that later on in the game.
Love to see they set each other up. The player you're going to see more often, whoever gets is going to tip it up to the setter. The setter is going to hit up. And now we have a serve from number
Service,
11.
Adira Levine, and I believe it was out. I believe
it was out.
the
It was
serve was
out.
out. It was
I
a great call by the
apologize.
Frisch Cougars.
Tough to do.
Great eye, great call.
Yeah,
And here, Daniela Friedman up the serve. Nope, Lauren. Okay, my bad.
Gabrielle Salawaychik.
Gabrielle Salawaychik.
And she sends it over, returned by Levine.
And beautiful serve. And Adira Levine just couldn't hang on to it, and it was crazy. It was a beautiful serve. It was a bullet. It was a very nice serve, if I may say so myself.
Continue to see all night, rocking it over. Salvation with the serve. This
Again.
time did not go over. A little bit off on where she hit the ball. But it's okay. We're going to see them coming out aggressive with that serve. Try to get that on the point. And then return to see. And now to serve out of the line, we have
Zahava
Zahava
Isaacs. Again,
Turn off the
serving is a very important part of this game. And Zahava Isaacs with a nice serve, but beautifully returned by Frisch. And Maayanot just couldn't get it back over. And
Yes.
again, serving is a huge part. If you have a good serve that the other team can't control, it's very difficult to get the ball over if you can't set up your offense. And Frisch again with a very aggressive stance with the 1-3, with the 1-3-2. But Maayanot is just able to tear it apart, and they find the seams, and there's nothing you can do. It was a beautiful play all around.
We're looking at this play. The Maayanot team is coming out, a lot of energy. Coming to serve now, number 25, Miriam Goldman.
Miriam Goldman with some dribbles just to get a feel for the ball, and the toss, and wow, that is a nice serve, but it is far left.
As the Cougars now
Up 5-3.
Malka Iskowitz at the line to serve. This is what we've been talking about. This is what we're looking forward
This is
to.
what we've been waiting for, people. She is unbelievable at serving, and here we go. And it is a bullet. Ooh, a
just
little
wide.
short though. It's okay. We'll get them next time. N-I-C-E-T-R-O-I. That's what we say. Nice try.
And now we have number 50, Rita
spelled wrong
Luder
on
to
this
serve.
one.
She's wearing the brace on her thumb. I don't know what that's about. Hopefully she's fine. She puts it over, but just a little low. So, Frisch Maayanot, exchange, faulty
exchanging.
serve. And now Talia Gellis
At the line.
at the line to serve. Getting to the ball. The
Talia
underhand
with a
serve.
nice underhand serve. It's not as powerful, but it's much more consistent.
There we go. That was
Maayanot just out, just a beautiful return, and Frisch just didn't know it. They just was miscommunication all around.
Yes. What we're seeing a little bit in the beginning coming out here is that they're not doing it as well, not getting it over, but we'll see what they can come up with on this point as Girls against the serve. On the hand, return a little popped up to the setter.
And it is a nice little chip shot. Frisch unable to set up their offense, just gets the ball right back over. Great play. Again, very aggressive. Frisch doesn't like having the ball on their side for so long. It's just a quick hit back.
Yes, the more they have it on my note side of the court, the more likely they make a mistake. Girls puts it back over, later puts it out.
Again, the underhand serve, very consistent, and that's what we like to see. But a beautiful laser shot by number 50, Riva Lewitter, and it was a beautiful backcourt spike.
Yeah, she saw the opening behind Sarachek, went for it. Rockland unable to get there, and now to serve number 21, Adina Goldstein.
For those of you who didn't realize, the rule is if you're behind the yellow line, you are allowed to jump if you're in the backcourt. However, if you're in front of the yellow line, you may not. That's why Riva Lewitter was allowed to jump on that spike. She was in the backcourt and was behind the yellow line. Again, with the serve from Adira, number 21, Adina Goldstein. And again, Maayanot, back-to-back points. Frisch, a little group huddle, getting their team huddle, trying to get their team back into it, trying to regroup, and hopefully we can come back. All we need is a big stop.
Yes.
Adina Goldstein is just killing this Frisch defense. Serve receive for Frisch, and beautiful hit up and over. And that's what Frisch is looking for. Just get it over as many times as possible. Make the other team make the mistakes.
Yes, and there it is. Mistake going up. They're having a lot of problem and right by the net. Shout out to Rabbi Morris waving over there.
Morris.
He is also a guzzle of our minion, the senior minion.
And he's always at these Frisch athletic sports. He was here last night, 8:30, for the varsity hockey game. And it is incredible his commitment to both all the athletic teams as Frisch takes that point.
Yes, and there's Alma Isaacs not able to get it over. Frisch retaining the serve, going out 3 at the line. Coming up here 10-7 in favor of the Frisch Cougars, and it was over.
And beautiful serve.
Isaacs puts it up.
Oh, and the set and the spike. And that is Maayanot. It was a beautiful spike. There's nothing you could do. It was just well placed. It was right on the line. And you just can't do anything about that.
Yes. We couldn't see the goal from here. I had to wait for the ref to indicate which side. But now Maayanot with the serve. Puts it
And a
over.
beautiful serve. And beautiful return by, I believe that was D.
Rockland puts it over.
And again, a spike. Miriam Goldman, one of the taller people on this Maayanot team, and she is just really able to kill the ball. And they're, yes, an unbelievable block by Rockland. That's what we're talking about. We're going to see big things. She's the setter. She's the heart and soul of this team. If you want to get a big point, you need Abigail Rockland to set you up for that point.
And again, we see Maayanot having trouble right in front of the net, unable to tip it over, often getting stuck on that. That was good on the serve. As Maayanot returns it, Daniel Freeman puts it back over.
And with the set, and Goldberg, crazy slam, unbelievable platform though by the Frisch. They're just platforming, and it's a little long. It's okay. We like contact. Contact means we're hitting the ball.
Yes. I'd rather see it go a little bit long than go into the net. Easier to fix those ones that go a little long, take a little off of it. Hard to get them over. That's number 11, Adria Levine serving.
And
Rockland sets it.
And it's good. And ooh, I believe that bounced on the line, but the ref disagreed with me, and we must respect the ref.
Yeah, so now 11-10 game. This game is a little closer than we would like to see. But the Frisch team is going to keep up, looking to score a little more.
And that was an ace.
Ties it.
Maayanot ties 11-11.
Talia Gus did not think that was going in. It did land. Maayanot retains it. Levine at the line to serve. And she puts it over. Talia Gus pops it off. Oh, beautiful play by Iskowitz. Puts it over. Miscommunication there. That's what we want. That's what the Frisch team is hoping for. Get it over. Give it to Maayanot. Try to have them set up. See what mistakes they can be made there, and then return it when they have to. As you hear the Frisch fans in the background there, giving up for the team. And now we have
Frisch is starting
Gabrielle
to pull away.
Sarachek serving, and she puts it up. Levine barely gets on it, and
And there
unable.
we go, Frisch pulling away. This is what we wanted, the aggressive
Yes.
Frisch offense.
Yes, they're coming out strong. They got a little bit scared there from the tie. So look at that scoreboard, and that's all it took them to get them back into this game. And now we have
a substitution as number 18, Danielle Pasternak, comes into the game. Pasternak, I believe, my bad. And it is an ace, and an unbelievable serve by Sarachek.
And that's what you want to see. The tough serves that this Frisch team has really come to embrace as their go-to play in the beginning. That's what their identity is. That's what they're going to keep going for until Sarachek puts it back over. Same place.
Again,
This
this is what
time
this
a
Frisch,
roll out.
this is what this Frisch team goes for. They go aggressive, and they make some mistakes sometimes, but usually it pays off, and that's what we like to
Yes.
see, aggressive play.
And here's Ava Isaac at the line, put it over for Maayanot. She puts it over, hit up by.
And that's a beautiful hit up, and all we need is over, and a beautiful tip over by Abigail
There
Rockland.
you go.
Again,
Getting
the
that
setter.
Tough one.
She gave him a nice, tough roller off her fingers. There's nothing you could do there.
It's that soft touch that she has perfected over a few years playing for this Frisch team. Now she is back at the line to serve. She puts it over on her hands.
And
Put
it's
up
a
by
beautiful serve.
Maayanot.
And Maayanot is able to return it nice and with nice platform. But we have the set, and Sarachek does a nice, safe play by getting it over. And Miriam Goldman, again, killing it.
And then she
Sarachek.
puts it right in that spot that Maayanot went to before.
Again, Miriam Goldman, clearly one of the tallest players on the court right now. There's nothing Frisch could do really to stop her. But it's okay. As long as we continue to score more points than she could score, I believe Frisch will be able to pull
That
this
is
one
how
out.
the game works. And now putting it over, Goldman, hit up by Giller, put up by Sarachek, and now Freeman puts it over. Pasternak returns. Itzquitz puts it up. The Gauss puts it up. Oh, off the net. She was waiting for that one to come to her. It just did the bottom of the net, which was enough to make her miss. Maayanot retains the serve.
For those of you who don't know, hitting the ball off the net is allowed. Hitting the ball off the net is allowed. It does not count as a hit, and you're allowed 3 hits, and then it must go over.
And there is Goldman hitting it a little bit too hard. Frisch taking the 2-point lead now as Itzquitz is at the line to serve. And we'll see what she can come up this way. Maybe
the
get this
famous
team.
dribble before the rocket. Let's hope this one gets over. And here we go. And it is a laser. And like I said, it is one of the hardest serves to return. But Goldman returns it beautifully.
And it's put up by Danielle
Danielle Freeman with the
Wow.
left throw. She faked like she was going to set it and just put it right over the net. They didn't see it coming.
A nice effort by Adina Goldstein to try to get that one. It was a little bit too much over her head. And as the timeout called, Frisch team going over, riding now a 3-point lead coming up at that point. Hopefully there's a momentum shift we'll see from that. The Maayanot team, though, looking to put a stop to this, hopefully tied up and then take the lead. They're just scoring a few points.
And Tara Rolnick has just walked into the building to go cheer on for those Frisch Cougars. Let's go Cougars.
A great friend of Malka Itzquitz, Abby Rockland, Taliguff, all of this Frisch team, and personally a friend of mine. I drive her to school every morning. A really nice person, great car mate. With her brother, my brother, listen to classical music. It's really relaxing in the morning, coming to Davening, feeling great. It's wonderful to see these fans coming out. The volleyball team surprisingly does not get as many fans as you would think. But there is a varsity basketball game afterwards as playoffs, so you're going to see a larger showing than usual. As people are here, they're coming already for an 8 o'clock game. So they're going to come here a little bit early to root on these Cougars. This is a playoff game. And now we see them take court. This Maayanot team looking to take the lead, come out with the early set. The Frisch team looking to retain this lead, add on a little bit, knock it out, keep it calm, keep on playing how they are, maybe fix up a few mistakes that they've been seeing, patching up a few holes, and Itzquitz dribbling ready for her serve.
I believe that Frisch, if we keep playing the way we are, we'll be able to pull off this game and then eventually the match. Itzquitz, wow, beautiful. It was like a beautiful top spin. It came down and up and down, and it was perfect. And there we go, D with the set. And Gellis with the hit, and just over, and that was a perfect hit. Maayanot had to dive to keep that ball up in the air. But there we go, and it was a nice shot as There we go.
Cougars
Frisch has
get the
won the
point.
point. There we
You
go.
saw that back and forth. A lot of passing on there. Great communication on both teams.
This is why this is a semifinal game. They didn't get here for no reason.
Did not get it for no reason. And now 4-point lead. Frisch looking to continue to add on as Iskowitz gets ready for a serve.
There are no charges there, though.
And Iskowitz, again, another laser, and she is just killing it as it hits off number 18, Daniela Pasternak.
Yes, Star trying to get down for that one. Did not work out, but that was the laser. The reaction time to get in place, to block that ball, and get it over is incredibly difficult. I couldn't do it. The fact that she even got her hand on that was amazing. That's Iskowitz.
And please, if you'd like to any shout-outs or any questions or anything, please tweet us at Cougar Nation 3. Tweet Cougar Nation 3.
Yes, we'd love to hear any comments you have about the game, our commenting, any questions you have for us. We are first teams we know a little bit about school, anything really. As now Maayanot comes with the serve, Luder puts it over. And now on a low this communication, Rockland dodged as Iskowitz tried to get it. She's not there in time. Now
It's okay.
19-16.
It's okay.
They're looking to bounce back of that. Nobody likes to be the one to get the left hand as it goes down. They're going to be trying to get this serve back because they know that's
And
really,
here,
really
Riva
strong.
Witter again with like a sprained thumb it looks like, but that doesn't seem to affect her serve at all. And it is a beauty. Wow, and Maayanot with their nice little team huddle clap that they've been getting going on.
Yes.
I believe Frisch should get one of those.
Yeah, sure.
It's intimidating. It really is. I'm
Yeah.
intimidated.
Put in the same spot she did last time. We're going to see her probably go towards that middle spot again. Rockland and Iskowitz this time ready. And
Again,
she
that's down the 5-6 seam, if I recall correctly, and it was a beautiful serve.
Rockland puts it up. It goes out. Maayanot now
And
putting it over.
Right over, and it's a little short. And that was number 6. Number 6, Shoshi Black, who was just a little short, but it's okay. She could shake it off. Frisch now with the 20-17 lead. As we get for the serve, and it's Gellis with a nice little serve, and it's perfect right over the net. And here we go. Maayanot for the setup spike, but it is long. Oh no, it is perfect right on the line.
It's hard to tell from our vantage point.
But
Whether
it is
or not that far
unbelievable
line.
how
It's
these
there.
Maayanot Rapids are just getting all these spikes in. And Frisch really has to just tighten up around the perimeter to keep these balls.
Every time it seems as Frisch is going to take that dominant lead. Maayanot is back, firing.
And as you can hear, the Let's Go Frisch chants have started as they're giving these Cougars some strength. And there we go, right over the net. And there's nothing that Maayanot could do. And Frisch does it.
That's the
Frisch
heads-up
pulls.
play.
Frisch pulls it. The 21-18 lead.
The defense sign going up. That's what you see as Frisch takes.
And there you go.
First
And
set.
defense. The defense poster comes up onto the thing, hosted by Jonah Chill. That's Jonah Chill. Justin Stone made it. Jonah Chill's taking credit for it, though.
Just thank you to Josh Dugas for saving the ball. Almost hit us over here. He came out, reached out, saved us from little contact.
Shout out to Rabbi Feldman supporting these
over.
athletics teams.
Yes, great talent teacher.
For those of you who don't know, the way volleyball works is you play, I believe it's best out of 5, right? You have to win 3 out of 5 games. You have to win 3 out of 5 games all to 21. So Frisch won the first game, and there you go. So Frisch is now up 1-0 in games. Let's see if we can continue this lead.
Yes, and it's really the Frisch faithful coming out tonight.
And you can see them; they're all wearing their championship shirts.
Yes.
As you could see Avi Nat wearing his championship shirt, and you could see.
I can see Noam Koritsky, I see Alex Ball, I see Jack Levine. They're all here in their shirts, looking at the people in the stands. It's really great. We're riding the high from Sarachek victory. You're going to see a lot of cheering tonight in all games and for the next week and carrying into the playoffs. Really, everyone's coming off that. We have that feeling we need to win, we need to dominate. We're Frisch, and we're seeing that translating onto the court.
And you can see tonight, just so you know, if you want to check out DRS Live tonight, the JV Frisch Cougars in the semifinals for hockey are playing the DRS Wildcats. So just so you know, the JV hockey, they're in the semifinals. This is for the championship. You never know.
Oh, wow. Ellie Shapiro with
You
a
never
nice
know.
save of our setup over here. That is a lot of equipment. We have wonderful equipment here as it improves over the course of the year.
That is CNN, the Cougar Nation Network.
Jonah, can you answer my phone? Jonah, can you answer my phone? Yes, we're here just waiting for the next
for the next game to begin. As this match, Frisch has the 1-0 lead, and right now this headset is giving me a crazy headache. But it's okay because you know what? I'm enjoying announcing for you guys.
Yes, and on the other side of the gym,
Anybody who would like a shout out, please at Cougar Nation 3, just to let us know you're watching. You know?
Yeah, we'd love to hear some feedback, how we can improve, anything you like, anything you don't like, any questions you may have. We're trying to keep this interactive. We want to communicate with you. On the other side of the gym, the varsity boys basketball team warming up for their game quarterfinals matchup against Flatbush, which will be live streaming promptly at 8 o'clock. If this volleyball game is still on at that point, we will still be giving you live updates, and if we can, split screen pictures, the visuals. We're going to try
the whole
to
shebang. You never know. And as we begin our game 2 of volleyball, Maayanot, I believe, will begin service as Frisch is on serve receive.
And for the Frisch team, we have number 3 Daniela Freeman, number 25 Malk Iskowitz, number 99 Gabrielle Sarachek, Abigail Rockland, she's number 23, and number 12 Miriam Giller. So we have this starting
and number
lineup.
11 Talia Geller.
Oh, my bad, right in the middle there. Could have missed her. And they're going to come out ready to capitalize. They come out to the early 2-0 lead. That's a great place to be in, as then they don't need one more. It gives them a place to slack off if they come out with that. But this team does not slack off. They're coming out here for 3 straight wins. And as they want to get this, they want to be here, they want to come, and they want to kind of speaking up and dancing around a bit, communicating with the fans. Just got out of the fans. We have Sammy Freeman coming over.
Sammy Fishman right here shaking her hands with JJ Tackham.
That was my
And they're here shaking her
fault.
hands over here in the booth. And Daniela Freeman again talking to fans, but she has to get into game mode. I don't know what she's doing. This is playoffs, people.
This is playoffs. You may look at this. They're out here. You say it's good or bad. First of all, she's
having fun. She is having fun, though. That is what sports is all about.
Frisch sports, fun while we win. That's
like
what we're all about.
We like winning.
Great live stream.
Great live stream, great sports, great winning.
And
as we won Sarachek, and again Frisch in that very aggressive 1-3-2 with Abigail Rockland as the center, as Gabrielle Salovich couldn't get it over. But it's okay. We'll get it back. Frisch again on the serve receive. Serve receive is one of the more difficult positions in this game, because serving is much simpler. And there we go. Malka Iskowitz to Talia Gellis and Gabrielle Salvachik, and it is over. But she forgot you're only allowed 3 hits, and she tried to set on the third when you're supposed to hit it over on the third. It's okay.
You saw her face after that, realizing the mistake. But it's all right. Frisch ready to come back as...
It's 2-0. Again, Frisch has a 1-0 lead in game. Oh, and Abigail Rockland wanted to get in that fake with pretend I'm going to set and get it over. And here we go with the spike by Maayanot. And there's nothing you could do. It was just a fast laser shot right in between Malka Iskowitz and Daniela Freeman. And really right over Talia Gellis' head. So there's nothing they could have done.
Looking at this, Maayanot still serving. They're going to try to keep this as long as they can. As they put it back over, Malka puts a nice back over to Sarachek, puts it in the middle. Oh, and that is Giller, and that is just out. Oh man.
Maayanot comes in hot. They are coming in with a rapid 4-0 lead.
Yes. Coming out of 4-0 as number 18 Danielle Pasternak still serving 5th time in a row, puts it over, and that is Danielle Freeman puts it up. Good back. Iskowitz puts it over as Maayanot now sets it up. Oh, and then Isaacs cannot get it over. Hits the net. Push now into place with the serve. This is where they want to have it as number 12. Miriam Giller at the line to serve, and she's here, sets up, and she puts it over. Nice
serve, and
back over there.
Maayanot, perfect return, and they set up for the spike, but that is too far, and that is beautiful. Frisch won't back down. It's 4-0 Maayanot. They could have got down. They could have just say, oh, we'll give him this game. Don't worry, it's a 1-1 game, 1-1 against. But no, Frisch is fighting. They don't want to be here for longer than they have to.
They want to get points, and they want to get points quickly. Avila now puts it over again. A boy, opposite side.
And there we go. That was down. Up, and that's up, and now it's down to 3-4 seed for those of you who are wondering. And there we go. Oh, but it was out, but Maayanot saved it. And here we go. Third hit, and right there, Gellis is right there to Abigail Rockland with the set. Malka Iskowitz with the spike, and it's a beauty. And here we go. Again, Miriam Goldman. And they're just going back and forth. And that's up with the second hit. Third hit, you got to get that over. And Malka Iskowitz, it's a little down, but it's okay because that was a beautiful rally. That's what we came here to see. Great volleyball, and that is what we're getting.
I see on both sides, the Maayanot guard over there, Pasternak, Luder, and Isaacs really coming up big in the middle over there. And now they play back over. Frisch trying to get over. Iskowitz now puts over after Rockland pops it up to her. As Maayanot just gets it over. Rockland sets it up for Iskowitz. She puts it over. Luder sets it up for Goldman. She puts it over, and that is
shout out to Ari Morrison for watching. Shout out to Ari Morrison.
Just out as Frisch now gets the serve back. Sarachek at the line, number 99. This Frisch team wants now to get a few points in a row.
Again, look at how aggressive Frisch is. 4 people right up by the net. They will not back off. They want the points, and they want them now. And again, Frisch got a point. It's now within 1. They were down 4-0. It's now 5-4. I smell a comeback. You, Ben.
I do smell that. It is strong bell. And there you see it over there. Maayanot, they passed it well, but now lastly they couldn't get it. Salvation puts it over.
Salvation through. It's a little wild, but it's all good because you know what? The service isn't our game. I mean, it is our game, but service we could do it also. At Frisch, we could do it all.
This Frisch team really dominant. She's trying to come out here, trying to keep it close and try to come out that big break to get the W as now number 25, I believe, Miriam Goldman cannot get the serve over. That was a little low. I don't know what happened there. Now Abigail Rockland coming line for Frisch. Serve it. We'll see if she can put the senior veteran. Puts it over. High bobbing as Maayanot puts it back over.
And nice little fake set. And Danielle Freeman with the set. And Malka Iskowitz gets it over. And there we go. That's what we like. We like hitting the ball on their side and make them make the mistakes. And here we go. Gabrielle Salvation, it's a little smart for D to get. She should have called for help, but it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has mistakes.
Shout out to Avi Nat coming over the booth to say hello. Great friend, great kid, great Sonic, great family on the basketball team. We congratulate him for making and winning Sarachek. Now as Maayanot has to serve that. I think that's Luder serving, and she cannot get it over.
And there we go. And it's a 7-6. And Frisch is again 1 point into it. And now 1 point away. We could do this.
This is who you want on the line coming clutch. A little bit of scoreboard malfunction. They apologize. It's corrected swiftly. Iskowitz now puts it over. A laser,
but a little too hard. It's okay. It's okay. It was a perfect serve. Her teammates give her encouragement. They show her a little tip for next time, and it's okay. As Frisch is now going
small
to
adjustment. Better than seeing 2 of them go straight into the net. Maybe Maayanot gets it over now after 2 failed attempts, but Frisch unable to return. I mean,
as we see Talia Gellis telling her teammate Gabrielle Salvation, it's okay, shake it off, you'll get it next time. With the supportive high five. She's the captain of this team.
This team, very tight. They're a great squad. Really, they're supporting each other. All great people. Screen puts it over. Oh, and now she puts it back over across.
Step back, and there we go. And here we go, Frisch again putting it back over. And Maayanot keeps setting for the spike, and they get it. And that was out, and Frisch gets the point. As you can see in the bottom left of your screen, Justin Stone is Instagram live streaming our live stream.
This is quite amazing. We love to see that. Social media. We are in the 21st century, and we're going to utilize that to share for sporting events.
And there we go, ace by Talia Gellis. We don't usually expect an ace on the underhand serve. But with these Frisch Cougars, with their practice and their dedication, they could do anything.
With the underhand serve more than the overhand serve, it's all about placement. If you want an ace, you gotta get the placement. Overhand serve, even if someone gets there, it's still hard to return. With underhand serve, it's all about getting the right place, and she did that time. It's going
and Miriam Goldman with the laser of a backcourt spike, and there's nothing to do there. It was just a beautiful shot, and when shots are perfect like that, you're gonna lose them, but it's okay. We'll get it back next time.
One thing I love seeing on play is Danielle Freeman. She is playing it off the net tonight like a champ, and that is what you want to see. You didn't get to go that time.
And see Danielle Freeman again hitting it off the net. That's what you like to see. I agree, Ben. Danielle Freeman, she's the setter for this team when Abigail Rockland's in the backcourt. The 2 of them set, and they rotate, so one of them's always in the front. And there you go.
And that was out. That's out. Frisch now serves. Danielle Freeman back to serve. We'll see what they can do now. This is in this position once again, down by 2, trying to take the lead. And now she puts it over, pops it up in the middle. And that one is handled easily. Goldman now strikes, but that one goes way far. And now it becomes a 1-point game. Friedman still at the line serving. This Frisch team trying to feed off of this fan base that has amassed here.
And Daniela Freeman serves it down the 3-4 seam, and that is where people are, but it's okay. And wow, a beautiful spike by Maayanot. Nobody there to return it. And she found the holes in our defense, and she just took advantage. Miriam Goldman for you people.
Yep, there's no time for any of the Frisch squad to react. She really just got it very quickly, went through motion, got it down. Spazernak serves, and Freeman puts it up. Rockland puts it up, Salvation. She puts it over. Isaacs, Luder to Goldman.
Goldman again, one of the tallest people on this, and height is a huge factor when it comes to volleyball. And there we go. Frisch forcing the error on Maayanot, getting the point, making the score 12-11. And we're back into this game. They were down 4-0 in the beginning of this game, and now it is 12-11. Do you believe in miracles?
I do believe in miracles.
But this isn't a miracle. This is hard work and practice, Ben. This is not a miracle.
Skiller puts it over. Pasternak back to return it. That's put by Iskowitz.
Back to Rockland for the set, and Iskowitz right into the net. It's okay. It's okay. With a little jump, teammates giving her encouragement, giving her pointers. They'll get it back. It's 13-11. Nothing you can do.
We're seeing thus far in the second game, it's a lot of back and forth. That haven't been big versus scoring, save the 4-0 run in the beginning by Maayanot. They've really been exchanging points. A little bit
miscommunication on the Frisch side. Daniela Freeman and Gabrielle Salavicic both bumped into each other, messing up each other's hits. It's okay. But now we're at a 14-11, and Frisch really has to get their game together if they want to make it to 21 before the Maayanot Rapids do. And here we go. And there, third hit, Gabrielle Salvation gets it over this time on the third hit. And here we go, they set up the spike. And again, Maayanot loves setting up the spike. They really, and here we go. And there goes Abigail Rockland over the net. And again, Maayanot setting up for the spike, as they always do. Miriam Goldman. And Abigail Rockland gets up there to block it, but no one is behind her to back her up, and there's nothing to do. It was fantastic play on both sides. A little miscommunication on the Frisch side, and Miriam Goldman, again, one of the tallest players on the court, just taking advantage of her height.
That's Isaacs bringing it over. Makilla returning. Lesniak puts it over. Oh, an amazing play by number 6, Josie Blast, putting it over, but there's Salvation to return it again this time. Luder sets it up for Goldman. She puts it over. And Malika gets unable to get that one up for her teammate. Got the hand up, got the contact. No one was able to make a play on it. Now the timeout is called as Frisch is letting it get a little out of hand. It's now a 5-point game. It's the biggest lead that Maayanot has had in the game.
This is the biggest lead of the game, both by Maayanot and by Frisch, I believe.
That may be true. This is the semifinal matchup between the Frisch Cougars and the Maayanot Rapids of varsity girls
Winner
volleyball.
goes to the championship. Winner of this game will go to the championship. And I will be looking online of who they're going to be playing in the championship. Please give me a second. But again, Frisch taking a timeout. It's
looking at this, coming out of this, I'm sure Coach has a lot to say. But I'm going to be looking at these, the veterans of this team, mainly Abigail Rockland and Malka Iskowitz, Danielle Freeman, Talia Gallus, to come out here and try to lead it. Specifically, Abigail Rockland to lead this charge to
Captain Abigail Rockland. Captain Abigail Rockland is the center of this team. If Frisch wants to start getting their offense, they might need to change things up the way Maayanot's doing and go for some spikes. And you can see Abigail Rockland is one of the better setters in this league, and she will be able to set them up for those spikes that they need to get these points back. I'm assuming that Frisch will be coming out aggressive, leaving defense, like on their serve receive, they're not going to be as far back, and they're going to be coming out aggressive, going for constant hits and trying to get the ball back to the Maayanot side as quickly as possible with as efficiently. And here we go, serve is over, and and Miriam Giller with a little bit of a bad angle on her platform, but it's okay. She shakes it off, high-fives her teammates, and they're all good.
And a shout-out now to Rabbi Alman, who's about to come on screen after the play. He's entering also one of the rebellion here at Frisch.
And you can hear the Let's Go Frisch chants in the background as Frisch then, and it's a spike. And here you go, and Miriam Goldman with a beautiful backhand all the way to Miriam Giller. Miriam Giller to Abigail Rockland for the set. And there we go. That's Daniela Friedman. Danielle Friedman got the ball over, and here we go. And Danielle Friedman up, Abigail Rockin with the set, Gabrielle Salvachik nice and over. Again, Frisch, efficiency, that's their goal.
And there it is.
3 hits, get the ball over.
And
there we go.
Frisch getting the point, getting the serve back. That's what they were looking for. Good timeout call there. Get the point. They just need to get that point, get the serve, and they will be able to dominate. Now Salvachik got the line to serve for Frisch as she
Shout out
puts
to
it over.
Shimon Onhana, the captain of the boys volleyball team, coming to cheer on the girls varsity volleyball in their semifinal game.
And now Rockland sets it up. It's good. She puts it over in the back corner. Oh, wow, a nice play by Maayanot. And now
Malka hits it off.
Oh, no
it
one
was a
there.
beautiful hit by Maayanot. Nothing you could do. Malka got her hand on it. It was just too hard, and she couldn't get behind the ball fast enough.
No one there to get that pass. Now back in the line, Maayanot serving. I believe that's Goldman back. She puts it over. Boy,
Wow,
man.
it's a bullet.
Wow.
Again, she's one of the taller people here, so she doesn't have to serve up and over. She just serves straight across, and that was a bullet, as you can see.
That's a really dominant play over there. Salvachik there, unable to make a play. We were talking about before that overhands, you don't just need placement because it's hard to handle even through there. And now she puts it out. It's going.
And Goldman again hits the side of her hand. We saw that. You could see based off the toss if you're able to rewind. If you rewind, you can see based off the toss. On your own screens, you could rewind and you could see off the toss it hit her knuckle of her thumb, and that wasn't what you want. You want to hit the open palm and keep a firm hand. And Malka Iskowitz hits it up to Danielle Freeman, the setter. And there we go. Malka Iskowitz gets it over. And here we go. Maayanot again setting up for the spike like they usually do. And Malka Iskowitz with the one-hand pump and over and beautiful. And wow, Maayanot with a beautiful, nice little tip. Got everyone confused and nothing they could do there. Frisch was just unable to connect. At 2013, game point for Maayanot. Frisch has to step up if they want to get this game back. Otherwise, Maayanot will be tying the games 1-1. Maayanot came for business, and they mean it.
And now back to the line to serve Riva Luder. She puts it into the net. Seal is struggling with the Maayanot serves. A few of them thus far have gone into the net. Look for adjustments there. And it's really now the Frisch team trying to take it. Malka Iskowitz, see what she can do with her preventative serve. She puts it over, and that is far, and Maayanot takes.
And Maayanot takes that was out, and Maayanot takes the game. It is 1-1 now in games as Maayanot ties it. This is the semifinals. It's first to 3 out of 5, 1-1 in games. As we have 15 minutes until the boys varsity basketball. We will give you live updates though to this volleyball game. It's 1-1 semifinals. We'd love to see varsity volleyball.
And the gym is filling up with parents and fans. You see all the parents of the basketball team are
everyone
generally
here to see the undefeated Sarachek champions. That's correct, because you can't be defeated in Sarachek. It's a tournament. So one loss and then you get bumped down to tier 2 or you're out.
Yes.
But you still get to play consolation games. But Frisch won Sarachek, and it is unbelievable. 50 seconds until the next game starts here on this volleyball game.
And you can feel all these fans.
You feel the intensity.
Here.
Senior night for Frisch. It is unbelievable. The energy. Really, you wouldn't be able to feel it if you were here.
Yes.
Seriously, I could barely realize that it's such a powerful night. 2 playoff games here at Frisch, with the JV hockey game going on at DRS, varsity hockey going on next week at Tuesday night at TABC is coming to Frisch. Frisch is just dominant right now as we are switching screens.
Yeah, and just looking at this, we have a great turnout for volleyball. People coming here, waiting for the start of the basketball game.
You hit this.
Waiting for the start of the basketball game. And so sorry for the Latino with the technical difficulties.
And Danielle Freeman dancing with the fans. She's having fun. She's into it. But last time we saw her dancing, we lost the game 21-14. Let's see if she could get her head into this. So this way, we could actually. I want a championship. Everyone, Frisch wants a championship. We want a championship. We're all into having fun, good sportsmanship, and everything like that. But winning is essential. It's competitive sports, everyone. This is Girls Varsity A Volleyball.
Yes, and now as we see Maayanot team, the starting lineup for this game, the same look that we've been seeing for basically since the beginning. With
number 6, Shoshi Blech, and we have Adina Goldstein, with number 25 Miriam Goldman. And we can see number 11 Adira Levine, I believe. My bad. Number 50 Riva Lewitter.
We have number 3 Zava Isaacs, and we have
number 3 Zahava Isaacs.
number
and
18 Danielle Pasternak. And the Frisch team, we have I believe we have substitution at the front. Instead of Gabrielle Salavage, we have number
Leah Spielman, number 66.
Yes.
Leah Spielman, number 66.
Yes,
Abigail Rockman is still in the game. She is talking to Monica Iskowitz and Talia Gellis. Again, 3 seniors, 3 core members of the team. Danielle Freeman is also on the court. She's also a senior, another core member of the team. And all the way in the back, I believe that is
Miriam Giller.
Miriam Giller in the back, number 12. And this Frisch team is here for business. We want this win. It's 1-1. This win could determine who wins the who goes on to the championship.
Yes, and please reach out to us at Cougar Nation 3 on Twitter. We'd love to hear what you have to say about this game, about any other Frisch running events, about the live stream. As now, Miriam Giller at the line to start off this third game. Frisch is gonna counter aggressive as they do, try to come to the early lead, and now here she is with the serve.
Miriam Giller, one of the most consistent and hard servers on this Frisch team, which is why she serves first. And it's a beautiful serve, getting Frisch off to quick 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and you saw there that Isaac was able to get her hands on it, and then Goldstein almost got it over. It was unable to convert there, but it was a nice play.
And Giller again, she serves it down to 116, nothing to do. That was beauty. Black is shaking her hand. Ow, that was a hard serve. She saw her shaking her hand, and there's nothing you could do. You know what? Miriam Giller is a fantastic server.
Yeah, that's why she's out here for the first serve. And now a quick 2-0 lead. Giller serving down, see if she goes to the same place.
Again, the 116, she's just attacking Black, giving her no mercy. And there we go.
Isaac unable
to get the spike over. She spikes a little too far down, and there we go. 3-0 Frisch. Giller is unbelievable. She is on fire. They cannot stop her right now.
And now Frisch trying to capitalize on this early momentum. Giller puts it over. It's in the same place. She puts her over the middle.
A little trick play, but again to Black. And they're here. Maayanot able to set up for their spike. And as Frisch is able to get the ball back over, Black again, right up to and
Pasternak unable to get it.
Daniela Pasternak is unable to set for a beautiful spike. Again, Giller is dominant right now on the service.
So now we have Frisch with a 4-0 lead, trying to add on. Giller still serving and not turned it over.
As Brenner checks in for Isaacs for the Maayanot.
Yeah, that was
number 7, Adara Brenner.
And now it's over, same place.
Back to Black, and Goldman's just and Giller's just pounding away at Black. But here we go, Frisch, and Malgate gets the ball over. Black again, up to Pasternak, and Adara Brenner gets the ball over. And here we go, up to Rockland, up to Friedman. Friedman gets it over to Black, to Pasternak, again to Brenner. And here we go, Gellis. And we make him a little bit of a mistake.
They're looking there.
It's
back
okay.
and forth. We saw the first touch for Leah Spielman. Getting there, nice pass across. Pasternak to serve. Looking at that, they're not going to let that get in the head. They're going to try to get the serve back. You're getting Pasternak sends it over.
And it is an ace. It is a beautiful serve. Pasternak just put it, perfect placement, nothing Frisch could do. There was no one around. And it was just a beautiful look. She saw the opening and she took it.
Looking for that seam. Frisch is gonna try to patch it up a little bit there. Pasternak still serving. Sorry
for the little switch to the basketball team. We're working on the technical difficulties. And Pasternak to serve. Pasternak with a beauty, and it's up and back to Giller, and Giller unable to get the ball into the correct position.
This needs to work on returning these serves. It is the toughest part of the game.
Serve return. It's called serve return.
They need to work a little bit on the serve return.
Serve receive, my bad.
Serve receive.
I am sorry. Frisch has to work on serve receive. And there, Pasternak again, beautiful serve to Giller. Giller up to Rockland to Iskowitz and over. And Pasternak up to Lewitter. And Lewitter, no one's able there to get it back over. And
Frisch getting back to serve. This is where they're most comfortable.
And
serving now, Lewis Billman for the first
Leah
time.
Spillman, number
See what she
66,
can come out with,
11th
something
grader.
new.
She's new, and she goes for the underhand serve, but it's perfect placement. Back to Pasternak, Pasternak up to Blach. Blach gets it over. Iskowitz up to Rockland. Rockland gets it over, and there you go, and it's hit over by Gillo. And then again, Lewitter with the serve. Goldman, deadly spike. But here you go, you have Rockland. Oh, and there's nothing Frisch was able to do. Rockland got scared. Goldman went up for the block, and nothing you could do. 5-4, Frisch. Frisch had the quick 4-0 lead. Again, like Maayanot, 5-4 though. Like just as Frisch came back, Maayanot is coming back too. Isaac checks into the game to serve for Derek Brenner.
Yes, and now Zara Isaacs checks back in the game. She serves, puts it into the net again. She's struggling a little bit with her serving.
And it's 6-4 Frisch as we get a comfortable 2-point lead. But a 2-point lead is one of the most dangerous leads in the game because now you're feeling a little confident, like, oh, we're a 2-point lead, we don't have to try as hard. The only problem with that is all it takes is you get too confident, they score a point, and there it is, you make the mistake. And here it is, 6-5. Maayanot is still in this game.
And now Goldman serving with her serve, strong equivalent of Iskowitz. Just she's had a few problems getting it over this time. Looks to her correct that.
And she spins the ball and the toss, and it's a
puts it
beauty.
over.
And what a return! Unbelievable return by Rockland. That is why she's the captain of this Frisch team and one of the best in the league.
Lewiter unable to convert there. Now back to serve. Iskowitz, bomb for bomb. See what she can come up with. Her pre-serve routine going up there, dribbling, getting ready to serve, and she now puts it up and sends it over.
And a beautiful serve by Iskowitz up to Lewitter. Lewitter up to number 12.
She was unable to get it over. And now an 8-5 lead for Frisch. Iskowitz still serving.
Iskowitz with the famous dribble right before she puts down her bullet. And here we go. Iskowitz with the serve. And it is a beauty. And it's to Goldman. Goldman with a beautiful sliding return. And it's a little far, but that was a beautiful return, beautiful serve. Unbelievable play, semifinal girls volleyball.
The tricky thing about that, the speed of that serve, is that when you just put your arms out there to turn it, it's going to go off with the same velocity.
And that's physics, and Iskowitz again with an ace. Oh, and look, Frisch is doing a little Maayanot clap huddle, and there we go. That's what we wanted to see as we get some positive feeling here in this Frisch gym. 10-5.
The momentum now for Frisch trying to capitalize, and there's a timeout called by Maayanot. Smart timeout.
Shout out to Johnny Newman who just walked into the gym to cheer on this girls volleyball and boys varsity basketball.
And the gym is buzzing right now. The seats are filling up. On the other side of the gym, the ball team warming up.
I can hardly hear Ben Barth right now. That's how many people are in this gym. It might not look at it like it from the live stream, but everyone is behind the camera. I promise you, there are fans here. It is popping. It is loud. People are wearing their playoff shirts. Sorry that we keep changing screens. It happens because we're testing it out for the basketball game, but we're not going to do it that much.
Yes, I mean, I promise you, the only part of the gym that is right now empty are the stands on that side. Those are the farthest from the door right now. I promise those are the only stands that are lacking in fans. Everyone else is staying filling out fast. People are shifting around, getting good views.
As Maayanot's timeout is now about to be over, and we're going to back get to the game. And here we go, and Maayanot comes out, and they look ready. They look like they, you know what, they got a little pep talk from their coach. You know what, they're ready. It's 10-5. They need to come back if they want to win this game. This is for the championship after all. And here we go, Malka Iskowitz. Maybe she got a little cold after the timeout. It could have been a strategic timeout. You never know. And here we go, Malka Iskowitz. Beautiful serve, and nothing you could do. Isaac's unable. She tried to go with a nice set return, with a nice up in the air, hands in the air. That's a set. That's what we call a set return. But she's unable because it just rolls off the fingertips. It's a very difficult to return like that off a serve such as Iskowitz. It is a very hard serve. And with the serve.
Puts it up. Same place.
Isaacs again. See, she wanted to go up with her hands, but she realized she couldn't, so she tried to go for a platform. But by then, it is too late. Iskowitz's serve is so fast.
And I'm hearing the buzz in the gym. You're hearing a lot of cheering from the bench, from the fans. This is really where they want to see it now. Taking the 7-point lead. Frisch trying to capitalize on this positive momentum. Iskowitz still serving. This is what you want in this place. She's driving this team forward, and she puts it over.
And a beautiful serve again. See, a little bit behind, but Miriam Goldman's behind. And it's hit over by Lewitter. And Lewitter again taps it. but it's a beautiful play by Daniela Friedman as she's
Yes.
able to get higher, hit the ball first, and there we go.
And there's
Frisch
the
serve, 13-5.
substitution of Derek Brenner in for Zava Isaacs.
We
who's
saw this
unable to
before. It's a
convert.
strategic substitution. Brenner is able to return the serve better, but Isaac has a better serve as she will probably most likely come back in when it's her turn to serve.
Iskwood
And
sends it
Goldman
down the
goes up.
middle.
And there we go. Up to Lewitter, and it's a hit by Blech, and Blech overshoots. And again, Frisch is feeling it.
They're feeling right now. They're on there. Excited. You see a lot of energy over there. Tali Kellis, I can hear from all the way over here. Getting loud, getting this team pumped up. Iskwood still serving. I think she's going to put it right over the middle again, and she does.
And it's a beauty.
And Goldman
Goldman
puts
is
it
able to
up.
return it, but again,
But-
it is too far. Iskwood's serve is just unstoppable right now. She is just feeling it. If you hit the ball, it's going to go far because she is serving fast. And if you even can't get to the ball because it's going so fast, there's nothing you can do. It's perfect placement. She is tossing it, and it's just a line drive right over the net. Again, timeout called by Maayanot, trying to get Iskwood off her rhythm.
I'd love to quickly give a timeout to shout out
Noah
to a few
Greenblatt.
people.
Noah
going on
Greenblatt,
over here.
shout out.
Yes, I would. NZG3.
NCG3,
Close friend of mine.
Noah Zachary Greenblatt the third.
I'd also like to go on to my brother, Daniel Barth, who was with me today at Montgomery's.
My
Great
brethren.
kid. Great kid. He is my brethren. Yeshiva as well. Great kid. Love to see him come out here. Sadly, he did not arrive. Sorry for the black screen. Just please, you can text either me or Ellie if you don't have our numbers.
I won't give out my number because I don't want a million texts. But
I do.
You could tweet to Cougar Nation 3 and we will give you a shout out.
I really would. Also, like to give a shout out to Ellie Kern. Big guy, a lot of fun. The great guy.
And as we can see, look at all these Frisch fans right in front of the camera. They're here. They're having fun. They're ready to play. And here we go. Frisch is out again. Malka Iskowitz preparing for her serve. It's a 15-5, 10-point lead as Frisch is trying to go up 2 games to 1.
And now here's the serve. Right
And
in the middle.
Iskowitz, beautiful serve. And here we go. Maayanot finally got the hang of it, and they get it over. And here we go. Frisch hasn't been used to playing volleyball. Malka's been doing most of the work. Since Malka's been doing most of the work, they weren't ready for Maayanot to return it. Maayanot returns it. It's 15-6.
I'd like to give another quick shout out to Rabbi and Rebbetzin Israeli. Great people. Rabbi Israeli is coming with me to Jerusalem next week to run in the Jerusalem Marathon for Shalva. Now Frisch losing that point. But
Shout
still
out
with
to
the
Noah
lead.
Greenblatt again. He tuned in for the basketball game, but then heard me and Ben's voice and mine, and he decided, hey, unbelievable announcers, let's tune in. We will be announcing at the volleyball court right now.
Whatever you do.
And there's the serve. Gellis puts it up. D puts it up. Gellis sends it over. And Maayanot on the return gets it over.
There. Just go over there and watch
It's still
it
going to
get
be going?
Maayanot will convert. Frisch point.
Hello? Hello. I just got a new mic and I'm announcing here volleyball, and we are announcing live, and we are here with the Frisch faithful, and this is unbelievable. Talia Gellis with the serve, and it is up, and Maayanot gets the ball. Mil Goldman for the set, and Lewitter gets it. Oh, Pasternak gets it over, and Talia Gellis hits it up to D, and D gets it, and it's a little mishap, and there's nothing you can do there.
And you see now Maayanot coming out excited, trying to get these points to reinvigorate the team, trying to turn the momentum on their side. It can really turn with a few points. Frisch not going to let that happen. They're going to come out here firing again. And now we have
Frisch still with a 9-point lead in this game as Goldstein serves it. And Goldstein with a beautiful serve, but Rockland gets it up perfectly. And D with a nice tip. And Pasternak with the set. And Blech, and beautiful. Blech unable to hit it.
We saw miscommunication there between Goldstein and Blake. Neither was really sure about who was going to get it. As we hear the basketball game is about to start. Announcing there, we're just alive. And now Danielle Friedman at the line to serve. And she's going to look.
Beautiful serve. And Blech gets it up to Pasternak. Pasternak to Brenner. Brenner gets it over. And Gellis is unable to get there. Gellis and Friedman collide, but it is okay because they shake it off, help each other up. And those are two great friends. As we hear the Frisch faithful cheering.
Dun it, and hello, and welcome. Tonight, we got a big one in store for you when the Flatbush Falcons travel deep into the city of Paramus to take on your very own Frisch Cougars. Now, RJ, Frisch is coming off a huge Sarachek victory yesterday. What do you think they need to do to win this game?
You know, they played a very good defensive game, and I believe if they keep up the defensive effort, they come away with this one. They just need to limit the turnovers.
And I agree. And where it looks like we're going to need a tip-off here.
And starting for Frisch is number 5, Isaac Leifer. Number 21, Sammy Fishman. Number 24, Jack Stepner. Number 12, Yisrael Solomon. And number 51, Josh Dukas. You want to say the Flatbush starters?
And it looks like for Flatbush starting is Kevin Haddad, Yoel Goldberg, Isaac Azari, A.B. Razo, and Louis Zarif. And it looks like we're going to get the tip-off here. We got a nice Frisch faithful showing here. And Frisch wins the tip. Leifer with the ball. Picked up by Azari, kicks to Fishman, who is in the middle, guarded by Rasso. Fishman takes a dribble, goes in. Fishman with the big move and fouled by A.B. Rasso. And that's a great way for Frisch to start off. Just get the ball inside, go easy, and get the 2 easy foul shots.
Now Fishman keeps being aggressive all game. This one will look good for the Cougars.
It sure will, RJ. Fishman at the line. First one up, and it is good. Sammy Fishman.
And as you can see in the corner of your screen, there's a volleyball game going on.
And Fishman, the second one is good.
And Frisch comes out with a full court press.
As at the inbound, back to Goldberg. Goldberg guarded by Stepner. Zarif with the ball, taking it up. Guarded well by Dukas. Zarif cuts past half court. And that's a nice move by Louis Zarif to A.B. Razo. Is guarded by Yisrael Solomon. Razo takes 2 dribbles in. The power move over Solomon, and A.B. Razo, an acrobatic shot.
A.B. Razo, one of the best scorers, is guarded by small Yisrael Solomon. We'll see if he can take advantage of those opportunities.
Leifer looks like he's guarded well. Kicks it out to Fishman. Fishman back to Solomon. Guarded well by Haddon. Solomon 2 dribbles in. Kicks it out to Tina Kiss for Josh Dugas. Josh Dugas brings it in. Kicks it to Leifer. Solomon brings the ball back out. Steckner the screen. Solomon in the middle with the power move, and no good. Fishman with the rebound back up. No good, and Flatbush with the rebound. A great rebound by Louis Zarif. Zarif takes it all the way down the floor. Kicks it to Azari, back to Zarif. And Louis brings the ball back out, guarded by Dukas. To Haddon. Haddon for 3. And bang, Kevin Haddon, a big 3 for the Falcons to take a 5-2 lead. Dukas with the ball, guarded well by Zarif. Gives it back to Leifer, who's guarded by Azari. Leifer takes it in, kicks it to Stepner at the foul line, and Jack Stepner, that's just repetition at this point, RJ.
Now if you guys checked into Sarachek, you'd see Jack Stepner living from the elbow jumper.
He really did.
Looks like Kobe out there.
Duke is going to pick Zarif up at half court. Zarif to Razo. Razo looks like he's taking it in and is going to kick it to Haddon. Haddon move against Leifer. Haddon's going to take it in himself.
Oh!
Fouled and the basket. Kevin Haddon. Kevin Haddon, what can I say? RJ, what a play.
What an athletic guard. Him and Yisrael Solomon ruled the Seneca basketball courts when they played back there together. He scored 36 points in his last game.
Yeah, and Kevin Haddon, a good friend of mine. Back in the Seneca days, going to take the free throw line. First one is up, and it is good, and that is a 3-point play for the Flatbush Falcons.
And Flatbush will come out with the one-man press.
And we cannot see right now, but we will announce when these kids get past us.
We will announce anyways.
Dukas to Stepner. Stepner guarded well by Goldberg. Leifer guarded by Azari at the top. Going to get right by him. Leifer the power move in. The acrobatic shot. Fishman with the rebound, and that's a good call by the ref. That was a travel by Sammy Fishman.
It looked like the defender kind of pulled the chair there, causing Sammy to fall back, expecting the contact.
Pull the chair. And Zarif with the ball at the top. He's going to kick it to Haddon. Haddon back to Zarif. Zarif back to Haddon. Haddon holding.
Looks like they're having a catch out there.
And the Frisch faithful are out here cheering away. The ball to Razo on the corner. Looks double team. Goldberg cannot finish, and Leifer with the rebound and sustains the ball for the Frisch Cougars. To Dukas at the top. The Tina Coaster Dutch Dukas for 3. Can't connect on that one, and Razo with the big rebound.
Rare miss by the coaster.
Zarif brings the ball all the way down to Razo at the top. Razo to Haddon. Haddon got it well by Solomon, back to Zarif. Zarif's holding. It looks like he's running some sort of play, RJ. Now,
yeah,
this looks great. Through the legs.
We'll see if this play works.
Goldberg with the ball up top, and the big boy Yoel Goldberg. Razo with the ball, guarded by Leifer. Back to Haddon. Haddon to Goldberg. Goldberg to Zarif. Zarif to Razzo. Great ball movement by the Falcons. Razzo with an acrobatic shot, and A.B. Razzo gives the Falcons a 10-4 lead.
Razzo. Balls for Frisch on the net, and the Cougars take the game. Now they have a 2-1 lead, 1 away from advancing, and we're gonna see them walking off the court, switching sides. This is important. And the ball game right now.
We don't care about ball. And right now in the volleyball game, Frisch is up 2-1. Again, this is Varsity Volleyball A Girls Volleyball semifinals. You couldn't expect a better matchup. It's 2-1. You expect Maayanot to come out. They want it. We want it. Frisch wants it. There's nothing you can do. It's a battle of want. Who wants it more? And right now, with Malka Iskowitz serving, nothing you can do. Frisch was unstoppable that game. Let's see if Maayanot's able to stop them here.
No, back, no, no! And Razzo with the rebound. Haddon bringing the ball up. Gonna kick it to Zarif, who's gonna reset back to Haddon.
The famous no chant chanted.
The famous
chanted
no
by the
chant.
faithful.
And as you can see in the Frisch faithful stands, the blue bucket. Haddon retains possession.
That was showcased in Sarachek. The blue
Yes, it
bucket
was.
says Cougars cooked together.
Razzo in the middle again, and A.B. Razzo is killing it.
And Frisch has got to step up on defense.
Frisch
They
has-
hope to win this game.
Frisch has got to.
He has-
Razzo has 6 points.
As
with
well
3
as the
minutes
Cougars have
remaining
6 points.
in the first quarter. And Frisch is going to have to find a way to stop him inside if they want to chant at this one. Razzo for the 3-point play. And can't connect on that one. Fishman with the rebound. He gives it to Salmon to slow things down for this Frisch Cougar offense. Leifer, guarded well by Azari. To Dukas. Dukas, and that's going to be a kick ball on the Falcons.
Looks like there's a good showing by both fan bases tonight. Like to see who comes out with a loud, which crowd's louder.
Oh, and Dukas has the ball, gives it to Solomon. Solomon back to Leifer, a little 3-man weave at the top here. Leifer in the middle, puts up a shot. And there's a foul on number 55, Isaac Arazi.
Now there's been some controversy that at Sarachek people were calling him a flopper. No, I wouldn't call it a flopper.
And RJ, look at this showing by the Falcons. It looks like they're packing in this building.
You know, I wouldn't call that a flopper. I'd call that a smart player. You know, if you see refs are going to call these fouls, you might as well do whatever you can to get the foul call. I think Isaac might have learned that from his brother Rami.
And Isaac, the first shot is up and good. As you were saying.
I was just saying that I think
Leifer for a second shot. It's up and it is good.
and the Cougars are down 12-8 with 3 minutes left in the first.
Zarif with the ball at the top.
The back and forth.
In the middle. The ball is blocked. I think it was blocked by Stepner.
Not in our paint, says Stepner.
Not in our paint is right, RJ. And Goldberg's going to inbound it. He's going to throw it all the way back to Zarif. A smart basketball play by Yoa Goldberg. Zarif at the wing, kicks it to Haddon. Haddon's got it well by Leifer, back to Zarif. He's going to make the move, going to get right by Solomon. Back to Haddon for 3 at the top. No good. Arazi with the big rebound. Razzo with the big rebound. That's blocked by Sammy Fishman.
Not in our paint, says the Frisch Trees.
The Frisch Trees.
Junior, both haven't tasted the championship, but would like the opportunity to make it. They made it on JV last year. They won last year, in fact, and they want the back-to-back championship. I'm sorry for saying they didn't make it to the championship. They won the championship.
Wow, and is that Daniel Wasotsky I see? And Fishman's going to bring it in, guarded by Razzo, and a turnover by Sammy Fishman. Zarif up the floor. Double teamed, puts one up, and can't connect. Had it with the acrobatic jump. Arazi with the ball, kicks it to Goldberg at the top, guarded by Leifer. Back to Razzo. And Razzo is holding the ball, gives it to Zarif at the top, who kicks it back to Haddon at the wing. Haddon back to Zarif. Looks to shoot. Dribble in, but pulls it right back out. A smart play by the Flatbush Falcons to re-put this possession. Kevin had it with the ball. Guarded by Josh Dugas. Zarif had an open look there. Takes it in, kicks it to Razzo on the side. Razzo in, a floater. No good, and Fishman with the rebound. Sammy Fishman up the floor. Looks like he's going to kick it to Salmon. No! A dangerous pass by Sammy Fishman, and Louis Zarif retains possession. Zarif to Haddon. Padded.
Out of control.
And that's great fast break defense by Jack Stepner. Josh Dugas brings the ball back up. Fishman
Loud
with the ball
defense
up.
chant.
Very loud. And Sammy Fishman is going to get fouled on that one. RJ, tell me something.
Look at this Flatbush crowd. The hard defense chant. You know, in the past at Sarachek, in every scouting report, they spoke about the Frisch faithful, as Frisch brings one of the most powerful fan bases to all their games.
And
We'll
the
see.
faithful,
Kind of weak.
today, if I must say. Kind of weak. They need us out there, RJ.
Hopefully the team gives us a lot to cheer about and we'll be loud.
Yeah, you can hear the little froggies.
Warning, Daniela Friedman, the ball is going out, and Frisch is now on their serve. Miriam Giller now serving. Again, one of their better servers.
Yeah, looking at that, it's all about communication. Iskowitz recognized that was out. Danielle Freeman was going to go for it. She held back because of Iskowitz's call. Giller puts it over now. And Black unable to handle that one. That was a bullet right over. That's what I like to see. This is junior coming back, returning next year as a senior. You're looking at a really dominant squad right now, contributing in every way she can. Tali Giller smiling over here, and now Giller puts it back over. Other side of the paint. And now Black yelling, it's mine, puts it over. D returns it. Luder puts it up to Isaacs. And Isaacs letting it fall. Giller unable to get there in time. That was nice visualization of the court. Saw that opening, took it, and now Maayanot back with the serve. Isaacs back to serve.
So what happened there was Friedman came in for the spike, got it over, and then the whole corner was left open because Giller went to cover Friedman, and Giller had no one covering her. Okay, and now with the serve, and you have Lewitter put it up to Goldman. Goldman again, the tallest player on the court. She can't be stopped. It is unbelievable. She's just spiking all over this Frisch team. Frisch really just needs to keep the ball away from her. As Maayanot pulls it.
And if you can hear the Louis Z chant by the Flatbush faithful. And Jove had a nice defensive play. Jove had a great friend of mine. Haddad with the Euro step, and wow, Kevin Haddad connects on a very difficult layup there.
Frisch is going to have to step up and stop the run. Let's see what they can do coming back.
Flatbush looks fired up, RJ. Leifer with the ball, gives it to Solomon. Solomon to Kleinhaus. Leifer has a step up.
Ankles! Isaac drops defender.
That may be on top 10 tomorrow.
He might have to get that one checked out.
Someone call someone. And Haddad with the crazy shot. Holy pickles.
Now Seth.
Frisch is coming. It's a beautiful shot. And here we go. We got Lewitter setting it up for Goldman. And it is it was like a beautiful hit. And here we go. And you have Gellis. Gellis was a nice spike. And there we go. Oh, beautiful save by Lewitter. Lewitter up to Rockland. Up to Gellis. And then they're just going back and forth. And no one could stop anyone. Okay, Lewitter to Goldstein. And now back over to Spielman. Spielman to Rockland. Rockland to Gellis. Gellis again. Great hit. Back up to Lewitter. Lewitter back to Goldstein. Goldstein to Gellis. Gellis back over. Back to Miriam Goldman. Goldman to Lewitter. Lewitter to Goldman. And up to Friedman. Friedman up to Gellis. Gellis gets it back over. And there we go. Frisch point.
You just see there. That was a marathon. Beautifully called by Shapiro. Look at it. No, remember the names. Didn't have to look at the roster once. Getting that up. Frisch over there. Coming out now down 1, 5-4. Now Leo Spielman at the line to serve. Looking at this. That was that marathon run. Looking at that. That's what you kind of want to see in the semifinal game. Spielman puts it over. Isaacs up to Lewitter. Lewitter to Goldstein. Goldstein puts it up. D puts it back over. Goldstein up to Lewitter. Back to Goldstein. Goldstein puts it. And no one's there for Frisch to cover it. 6-4 Maayanot. Maayanot serving. Rockland trying to cheer on her teammates, saying, let's go, let's go. Goldman serving. Let's see if she gets this one over. If she does, it could be to devastating effect. But the Frisch team is ready. And now, tosses it up, puts it over.
Shout out to Evan Foreman and Ben Brody. They're watching the live stream right now. We are very happy. Shout out to Elisa Goldberg. She is not watching the live stream. She's here live, as you all should be. She's part of the Frisch faithful, and she's watching both basketball and volleyball. Unbelievable.
And now 7-4. Goldman still serving for Maayanot. And now she's going to toss it up.
After Rosso guarded by Yehuda Aryeh. And Jordan beating there. Rosso with the step back. And can't connect on that one. And it looks like That is going to
Frisch
be
ball.
Frisch ball.
And Frisch is having a tough time on the boards because Flatbush is crashing the glass so hard. You know, rebound numbers usually show
Did you say
who wins the
crashing in
game.
the grass?
I said crashing of the boards.
I think you said crashing the grass. We'll give you the 5-point mulligan on that one, RJ. And let's get back to our game. Solomon at the top of the
Back
key.
to the action.
Followed by Haddad, Zach Heim with the ball. And Stepner with the retaliation here, excuse my language. And Fishman gets the ball inside. And a big play by Sammy Fishman.
Great left-handed finish by the big man, Sammy Fishman.
Flatbush really pushing the ball in this game. A fast-paced offense. Added a cross-court pass to Zarif, guarded by Zach Heim. Zarif brings it all the way back out. Zach Heim on him, tight coverage to Silverman at the top. He's going to hold. Rosso with the ball, brings it back out, kicks it to Haddad, guarded by Solomon at the wing. He's going to bring it back out and keep holding it. Flatbush seems very calm, RJ, wouldn't you say?
What do you say, Seth?
Flatbush seems very calm.
They do. They seem cool, calm, and collective. Act
like
composed, the 4 C's.
Zarif with the ball, kicks it to Rosso in the corner, who gets trapped. Back to Zarif. Zarif takes the shot, spin move, in the middle, and he's going to be fouled there. And I think he was fouled by Jordan Kleinhaus on that play.
And as you hear the Jeopardy noise, the Jeopardy sound from the Frisch crowd, we did that all Sarachek. To have the serve right now, she's going to try bowling over, get the points going. And right now, Iskowitz at the line, dribbling, going to send it over.
Iskowitz with her famous dribble right before the serve, and Iskowitz tosses it up, and it is a bullet, and it is right over, and it's up to Isaacs. Isaacs up to Blech. Blech, beautiful, great play, gets it over, up to Rockland. Rockland to D, and Friedman is unable to control it. She hits it backwards right off the net.
Yeah, she's looking for a pass there. Nobody was ready for that. No one was there to control it. But that was a beautiful return by Maayanot there. Deserved the point. 9-6, well fought by Frisch. Unable to come with that. 9-6. And now we have number 21, Adina Goldstein serving for Maayanot. First squad ready to get back. She's dribbling. And here the serve. And now she puts it up.
And it is a serve to Rockland. Rockland up to Friedman. Friedman up to Gellis. And Gellis with a beautiful shot. Up to Goldman. Goldman to Pasternak. Pasternak up to Isaacs. Isaac was to Iskowitz. Iskowitz to Friedman. What?
Shout out to Alan Auerbach. Thank you. We are doing quite a great job announcing this. Gellis now serve 9-7. This is a really tight game. Frisch trying to get the points that they need. Haven't really gotten within the tying. And now Gellis puts it up. And Goldstein unable to return it. That's the momentum Frisch is looking for. Trying to make that the turning point. As now it's a 9-8 game. Gellis still serving. Looking for another great serve. Looking for the place where she will get it. Trying to get this. And now here she spins the ball, puts it up. Nice. Goldstein this time able to pass out Pasternak. Pasternak to Blech. Blech puts it over. Spielman to Freeman. Freeman puts it right over. Isaacs to Pasternak though. Back to Isaac. And she puts it far wide. Almost on the line. Nice call by the ref there. It's now a tie game. 9-9. Gellis still serving. Frisch trying to capitalize now on 2 straight points.
It looks like the Frisch faithful, led by Benny Sokoloff and Jacob Silver, are getting into this one. And Mr. Johnny Newman, of course. Stepper with the ball is going to kick it right back out to Zach Heim. Zach Heim guarded well by Obed. Zach Heim is a lot of dribbling there. Going to kick it back to Stepper at the top, guarded by Mishon. Kicks it to Fishman in the foul line. Fishman the shot, and it's good. Sammy Fishman is getting something going here and trying to bring his Frisch Cougars back. Kevin had it all the way down.
Not in my house, says Israel Solomon.
No. Kleinhaus, Yehuda Aryeh all the way back, is going to bring this one back down and calm it down. Kleinhaus kicks it to Zach Heim. Zach Heim guarded very well by Joseph Obed. Zach Heim is going to put up a time. They're changing Zach Heim.
The Red Rocket!
The Red Rocket!
There we go!
Boom. Zarif double teamed, and it looks like the Falcons are going to take a timeout, and that was a much needed play and great coaching by the Falcons.
And that gets the faithful rocking.
The faithful are rocking and pumping.
There they are. As you see, Ben Zayat came back. He just got back from Israel. Glad to have him back in the
We are glad
faithful.
to have our friends back. And are they still showing the volleyball game? No, and the volleyball game has been off. And RJ, what do you think the Cougars need to do to get back into this one?
So they had a bad start, but as you can see, shots started falling the more points they put up.
And thank you for your time, RJ.
Thank you for asking me.
And it looks like Frisch is going to stick with the same lineup they got, as long as Flatbush is going to stick with the same lineup they got. We got a good one in stock for you here.
This is CNN Cougar Nation Network. And this is an unbelievable game. It's 11-9. Frisch is up 11-9, up 2-1 in games, 11-9 in this game. If they pull this off, they get to the championship. They want to be in the championship. To be in the championship for 2 consecutive years is something special and something to be said about the coaching and the players.
And now, Maayanot ready, and now Frisch coming out. Dallas returning to the line. They're all excited. They're all clapping. We're excited. Yeah, Malka, you can do this. And Dallas spins it, ready to put it over. And here it is, puts it up. And that's Goldstein putting up to Pasternak. Pasternak to Goldman from deep, puts it up. Gallus up to Friedman, puts it up. And there's Giller putting it over. Nice. That's left to Pasternak to Goldman, puts it up. Gallus almost there. Not in time to get it over. And that one's going to Maayanot, 11-10. A nice effort there by Taya Gallus, getting the hands out. That's everything you like to see. Next time, hopefully she'll get it back over. Now serving is Joshi Blech, I believe. She puts it over in the corner, and that one is out a little bit far in the back corner. Frisch with the 12-10. They have a 2-point lead. And now it's Danielle Friedman coming to serve at the line. Spins it, puts it up. Goes up. And that is Blech, puts up to Pasternak. Yeah, keeps saying Blech, puts it over. There's Spielman to Rockland. Rockland sets it up for Spielman, puts it over. And that's Goldstein to Isaacs, and there's no one there. Oh, they had miscommunication. Pasternak went for it. Isaacs took it. No one passing to. 13-10, Frisch lead. Friedman back at the line.
And Freeman here with the serve, and she is just killing it right now with her serve. And Freeman with a beautiful serve up to Goldman. Goldman up to Pasternak. Pasternak to Goldman, and Goldman with a beautiful spike. But Gellas just on the ball, and Giller right there, back to Goldman. Goldman up to Pasternak. Pasternak again to Goldman. Goldman with a beautiful shot, but Iskowitz returns up to Rockland. Rockland over to Spielman, but Spielman is unable to connect.
Big play there though, with Iskowitz stopping Goldman's spike. That's what you want to be looking at. Next time they're going to be trying out there. No longer you don't have to be scared of that, the speed coming off of her hand as Pasternak gets ready for the serve. She puts it over, and that's Friedman up to Spielman. Spielman into the middle, puts it to Giller. Giller over the middle to Black.
Hatted a 3.
Right back.
And Kevin Hattie goes no.
Mano y mano. JJ Zakon and Kevin Hatted.
That was a little Klay Thompson action there. Klanos with the ball. Gonna kick it, and it looks like it's gonna go off. Hatted. And it's a kick ball on the Falcons.
Kick ball.
Isaac Laper is gonna check into the game. Free Soul Solomon.
And I'd like to give a shout out to Evan Froman and Ben Brody. Great kids in our grade. Thank you for watching at home.
They really are inspirational, okay? And Fishman with the ball down low. A big shot.
Just short.
Russell with the rebound. He gives it to Zarif. Zarif. Looks like he's going to slow down this offense again. Kick it right back to Haddad. Haddad looks for 3. No. Kicks it to Rosso in the corner. Guarded well by Zakon. Rosso back to Zarif. Zarif gets the ball back. Right back to Haddad. Haddad a big 3 again. Can't connect on that one. And it looks like it went off.
Hit out by Kleinhaus.
It was hit out by Kleinhaus, and Flatbush is going to retain possession on that one. Zarif. Had it with the ball. Frisch is playing very up in this event, and Rosso is going to get fouled. Frisch got a little tenacious there.
You know, in the Sarachek final game, Frisch did a great job of not fouling. Frisch shot 35 foul shots against Shalhevet Firehawks versus the Shalhevets. I'm not sure about the number, but I think it was 15.
Oh, that's cool.
Ignoring it as it goes out. Back to Maayanot, 16-13 Frisch, and now it's Goldman ready with her bullet of a serve at the line. Shout out to SD Nat, who is right here. And here's Goldman on the serve. And she puts it up a bullet. Before everyone there knowing where it's going, everyone yells. Danielle Freeman didn't even make a move on it, except returning to watch it soar out. Everyone, they recognize that 17-13, and now Rockland at the line.
Rockland's now at the line, captain of this team, and she does a beauty placement with the underhand serve. Again, placement is key with the underhand serve, and it is up to Blech. Blech hits it over, up to Spielman. Spielman to Gellis. Gellis gets it over, up to Pasternak. Pasternak up to Goldman. Goldman up to Iskowitz. Iskowitz to Freeman. Freeman back to Iskowitz with the beauty slam, up to Goldman. Goldman up to Lewitter. Lewitter up to Goldstein. Goldstein gets it over. Gellis hits it up to Freeman. Freeman back to Gellis. Gellis with the hit. And there we go, up to Blech. Blech up to Lewitter. Lewitter to Blech. And wow, what a save by Spielman, the junior sensation.
And there you want to, that's what you want to see there. She's able to get over. Maayanot was not ready.
Has the ball. And we got it with the ball. Guarded by Kleinhaus. Zarif with the ball. Kicking to Nishan. 2 minutes. Too many steps. Too many steps. And as the Frisch people say, you cannot do that. Lifer. Rossard doing a lot of talking out there. That's a great team leader right there. With the ball. It's going to take it in. The correct move by JJ Zakheim, but he can't connect on that one. Mishan with the rebound. Takes it up the floor. Kicks it to Zarif. Zarif, guarded by Zakheim, takes it back out. 1:30 remaining in this half. Keeps it to Haddon. Haddon with the ball. Sees the offense. Back to Zarif. Zarif. Looking for something. Did it to Rosso in the middle, and it looks like we have a foul on Stepner, was that? I think there was a foul on number 24, Jack Stepner.
Well,
with the reach.
And there's the Hula Lobo chant. That was a debatable foul call.
It was a debatable foul call, but
And Akeem Goldsmith walks into the building.
Akiva, yes he has.
Good friend of mine.
Ahead of the inbound. Nishan, a wide open shot, and bang! Jackie Nishan.
Very excited Nishan. I think that's his first bucket since he's back. Very emotional road back.
Very emotional road back.
Very strong kid. Playing his heart out. Let me tell you.
Stepner with a danger pass to Zakheim inside. Zakheim's going to bring it back down. He comes to Leifer with a minute remaining here in this first half. Leifer, crossover over Zarif, puts that one up. No good. Nishan with the rebound. He gives it to Arazi, who gives it back to Zarif. Zarif's going to bring this back over 50 seconds remaining in this first half.
You know, Seth, I'm surprised that Frisch is down. It's 11-3 Frisch are playing the 10-4 Flatbush. But after a Sarachek victory.
Top of the key. Connects. Isaac Leifer got a little shooken up on that one. But a big shot by A.B. Rosso. A smart shot and a great shot. And the Falcons are going nuts. Solomon to move inside and right back to Saul Solomon. You know you can count on him.
He just looks like a gazelle out there, so quick and smooth to the bucket.
He's so quick and smooth.
So we'll try to bring the Frisch Cougars up. And now we have Magda Iskowitz, the person you would want at the line for this to serve. And she dribbles, puts it up. This is serve, a bullet over the middle. Oh, and that one nearly in, a little bit out. 28-15 now as Maayanot regains the serve. Almost had it there. Trying to close it out. You can tell she wanted it there. A little too hard, a little too excited. And now to serve Maayanot is good.
And here we go, Frisch, 1 point, that's all we need. Serve receive. Serve receive is a big factor, and here we go. Frisch up to Abigail Rockland. Abigail to Daniela Freeman. Daniela Freeman back to Rockland. Rockland gets it over. Up to Goldman. Goldman up to Pasternak. Pasternak up to Isaacs. Isaacs with a beautiful shot. And Iskowitz unable to get there. Serve receive is very important. Again, Frisch needs, they can only win off a serve receive right now. It's their only way. They will never serve again for the rest of this game. They win if they get the next point, so they must score off the other team's serve. And right now we have Goldstein serving again.
And now Goldstein puts it up. Spillman with a return up to D. D puts it up for Rockland. Rockland puts it over. There's Luder puts it up for Pasternak. Pasternak tips it up. There's Blech puts it over. And she's able to get it. And Frisch wins the game.
And the Cougars have get it. They're in the championship.
The championship. You hear the jam going crazy. The team excited.
And you can hear all the fans going crazy. The volleyball just made it to the championship.
This
Hear the fans going insane that the girl volleyball are in the championship.
We're really so proud of girls.
So proud of the girls. Really pulled through, especially with Malka's quits at the end. Beautiful.
What's this on? Wow, what a game, guys. What a well-fought game by the Frisch Cougars.
And we'll be here for the post-game interview.
I'd like to thank all of the fans who came out here to cheer on. They stormed the court afterwards. Rapids is there to take pictures. Evan Morris here congratulating his students on the W. We are going to the ship. We are going to the ship. I repeat, this Frisch team is returning to the championship. We're going to win this time. I guarantee it here. As Lauren Bornstein said before, we are going to win.
And now we're here for a post-game interview with some of the team members, but we're waiting for them to take a team picture. So hold on, it's going to be insane, it's going to be crazy. Girls volleyball is in the championship. They are the first Frisch team to make it to the championship. And it's an unbelievable feeling for a girls volleyball team this talented, this young. They're going to do great things.
And looking at that, they have the perfect balance of depth and of new talent.
Fishing, but it seems like we got a close-up of Aaron Schrarig up here. It looks like we're going to kick things off in downtown Minnesota.
And Dukas to inbound the ball. And he gets it into Lafer. Lafer's going to dribble it up. Finds Dukas. Finds cutting Solomon. Solomon fades away and no good.
And that
good hustle
like
by Lafer.
It's going to be Frisch possession.
Do you hear the Julio Diaz from the crowd?
The Julio
that means
Diaz,
the
which
ref
means
did make the right call.
He knows. Frisch to inbound.
And Yisrael gets into Fishman. Fishman into Stepner, his fellow tree. And Stepner goes up and is fouled by Goldberg.
And Stepner, the big boy move there. Looks like he had his dinner tonight.
Yeah, what do you think he ate for dinner?
I would say.
By the way, he's playing.
Possibly spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah.
Maybe a fish tacos. You never know with these kids.
Fish tacos, some spicy mayo.
100%.
Stebner hits the first one. Man, he was really great during the Sarachek with his free throws. Hit virtually all of them.
Jack Stebner just put on an unbelievable performance for our Cougars.
He wears number 24 for Kobe. He usually emulates Kobe. Fishman with the offensive board to Lafer. Lafer kicks it to Solomon. Solomon gives it to Fishman. Fishman, elbow J off. Rebounded by Goldberg. And he turns it over to Stebner. Stebner for three. Dukas! Bang!
Bang! And Carl, what do you think about that one?
And Dukas, if he keeps hitting these threes, Frisch should get right back in this game.
Zarif with the ball, kicks it to Goldberg.
Goldberg looking, gets it back to Zarif. Another Seneca guard. Man, Seneca got a lot of guards in this game. To Goldberg, back to Zarif. Zarif, floater in the lane, and it's good.
The acrobatic play by Louis Zarif. That kid's got to be a gymnast or something.
He's got to be a gymnast.
Got to be putting in that work.
I could see him playing. Yisrael looking, screen by Fishman, kicks it to Lafer. Lafer takes another screen by Fishman, finds himself open, passes it up to Stepner. Stepner to Fishman. Fishman working on Rossow.
And Fishman
too strong
on that one. RJ, the big boy there.
Haddad gets it to Zarif. Zarif takes it on Fishman. Floater. Rebound Rossow and the foul.
And the foul. And the foul.
And the foul.
And the foul. Let me say it one more time. And the foul. And look at Eric Zucker right now. The kid is going nuts.
I'd be going nuts if I were him too. Rosso at the line. No good. Rebounded by Dukas. First, you're going to have to go on some sort of run. Gets it to Stebner. And a foul before the play. On the floor, called on Goldberg. He is not too happy about that.
Yo, well, Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Goldberg. My bad. I'm sorry, RJ.
He worked at La Vie with us, didn't he, Seth?
My co-counselor.
One of my great friends.
Yeah, great kid.
Loves the elbow jumper.
Yeah.
Very scary from there.
Man, I'm kind of scared right now, if I must say. Stepner, the awkward shot.
And it will be going up. See if Jack could continue hitting. And
congratulations
to all you viewers.
We have 124 viewers, and looks like you folks tuned in for this one.
And if you look at the numbers, 124 is the most that we've ever had.
I'd like to personally thank my grandma for watching this show.
I'd also like to thank my grandma. There's my aunt commenting this fans in the comment section. Nana is watching. Nice to know. Thank you, Nana.
Mom, Dad, we love you all.
Good rebound by Yisrael Solomon. Gets it back to Lafer.
Lafer with the ball, takes it in. And
that was an alley-oop. I could tell that was an alley-oop.
And Lafer just went splat on that one.
Good defensive effort getting back on defense after the nice quote-unquote alley-oop.
And RJ, I think I may have to go see a pediatrician after this one. These earplugs are penetrating my eardrum.
Are they now? I think you'll be okay.
And I think
your ear looks very purple.
My ear is bright purple, and I think I may need medical attention.
I hope you'll get over this.
I have just slid
And the
it.
Frisch crowd starting to get loud, hoping for anything to cheer for, anything. Oh, Seth, tell me about how your day was today.
You know, it was pretty classic. Woke up, went to school, prayed a little bit, got some breakfast.
What do you have for
went to
breakfast?
my courses. I actually had a bagel and cream cheese. It was
Nice,
pretty good.
nice.
Yeah, then I had some lunch. Actually, Frisch had a great lunch today.
Yeah,
started off with
what'd you eat?
A Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, I was looking into that. I didn't
It was
end up
great.
eating that.
Yeah,
I
the
ended up
lunch
going
was-
out for lunch.
Yeah, you went out for lunch. Where'd
Yeah.
you go today?
Oh, I went to, where did I go out? Schnitzel Plus.
Well, thanks for inviting me, RJ.
Sorry.
You ditched me.
And Arazi inbounds it to Zarif. Zarif, dribbling, finds Mishan.
Well, yes, he is dribbling, RJ.
Yes, he is. Mishan cross-court to Zarif, fires off the mark. Good rebound by Arazi, puts it up. No good rebound, Stepner. I apologize for the voice cracking.
Quit apologizing. We're on the air.
Well, you know, we did go pretty nuts with Saturday. Leifer with the foul. Will that be going up? You can't do that.
And the First Faithful is right.
What a nice chant by the.
According to the MYHSL rules, you cannot do that.
You know, it's a very educational chant as they're letting the Flatbush team know that you cannot do that.
Yes.
Dukas to Stepner off the mark.
Razo with the rebound. He's going to kick it to Zarif.
Zarif will bring it up the court. Gets it to Mishan. Mishan fires. Got it. And he fires up the 3-point fingers as he scores
Arazi
that.
giving the Cougars some trouble there.
Stepner calling for it. Instead finds a cutting Solomon.
And Yisrael Solomon goes, no, not in my house.
He was on offense, Seth.
Yeah, and
he scored to Zarif. Zarif looking Frisch in the 2-3 zone. Elbow jumper. No good. Rebounded by Dukas. Dukas gets it to Solomon.
And
no good.
Shot there. And
unbalanced shot.
Back.
Gets it to Arazi. Arazi to Zarif for 3. No good. Good hustle by Haddon to get the rebound over Leifer. Now, you know, you see that look in Isaac's eye.
I am horrified when that look is in his eyes.
I hate seeing that eye.
It's kind of like a vintage 8th grade Rafi Jacobs.
Yes.
A fire in his eyes.
Vintage Rafi. To Mishan. And he is on fire. How many points does he have?
He has
7 points.
7 points.
A very enthusiastic chat as Jack is back.
It's Jackie is back.
Oh,
RJ.
wow. I apologize.
No, I think you're right, actually. It was Jack is back.
Solomon takes it in to Dukas for 3 off the mark. Good rebound by Solomon as Frisch is down by 10 with 3:45 left to go.
43 left.
Good foul by Fishman. Always good to have.
And excuse me, prepare for takeoff.
Timeout by I'm not sure who.
And we're going to head to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. And welcome back.
I'd like to give a shout out to Zach Wilds, former Lavi Lion. Really great kid on the Ramaz hockey team.
Yeah.
I think they're still in the playoffs.
From the Scars of the Dells.
Scars of the Dales.
Scars of the
Haven't heard
Dells.
that one in a while. And Zarif to inbound his former Seneca.
I can really go for a mango now,
backcourt
RJ,
mate.
can't
Kevin Haddon back to Zarif. And he'll bring it up court. The swagger going between his legs. Frisch comes out with a loud defense chant, hoping to fuel their team to the victory.
And excuse me, was that English, RJ?
Yes, I said
Fuel their team to the victory.
You know that makes sense.
It does make sense.
Zarif.
And
Stolen by Lafer. Let's see if he'll dunk it. Oh! Blocked by Haddon. Make sure to check SportsCenter tonight for your local listings to see if that one will be on the top 10 plays.
And it looks like Jay Crawford's already shooting me a text about that one.
Dukas from the corner.
No.
Rebounded by Stepner. Puts it back up. Blocked by Mishon. Rebound Fishman. Gets it back out to Lafer. Lafer guarded by Mishon. See what he can do.
And for all of you who wanted an update on my ears, they still hurt.
Still purple.
They are still purple.
Might you look into some ice after this game.
Yeah, maybe some icy hot.
Duke gets it to Fishman. To Stepner. It's good.
And RJ, I thought that was a foul on that one. He got hit on the arm there, but
you know, refs, they're human. They can't get everyone right. Had it blocked by Stepner. Stepner says, please get out of my paint.
Stepner says, not in the mood for that.
Not on my watch.
He's not wearing a watch.
It's an expression. Lafer, the dribble moves, finds a cutting Solomon, and the foul! And now send the faithful into a frenzy. And Lafer's pumped. And the crowd is going bonkers.
Deep in the city, we're on to something.
And we'll see if Solomon can convert. He saw the ice in his veins that he had yesterday after hitting the game-clinching free throws to win the Sarachek tournament for the Frisch Cougars.
Ice in my veins.
Top Girl Collective. You saw Solomon every time. The kid just doesn't miss. When I played some AAU ball with him, I'd say he's had about a 95% free throw percentage.
RJ, you have played some AAU ball with him. Played.
Yes, I didn't hang up the shoes this year as I decided to shift my focus to baseball.
Yes,
hopefully win that 4th ring. Mishon from over the basket. And rebounded by Solomon, looks to push. And he slows it down. And it's a 3-point game. Frisch really got back into this one.
Really got back into this one. Frisch is doing everything right now. They're playing solid defense. They're playing great on offense. Moving the ball great. Holding. They're being patient.
The lob!
The lob, and I didn't know we went to LA now to Lob City, RJ.
The lob and the finish from tree to tree.
And excuse me, I'm getting
here. And a good timeout!
It looks like DeAndre Jordan's calling me. Not Cohen.
Judah Cohen would be at YU. If you can read the bucket, says Cougars cook together. As I was saying before, every time they hit a 3 or we go on a nice run, we will cook a little bit on that.
We will cook.
Pot.
And it looks like I just got a text message from Ralph Baruch.
See what it says.
And it says,
you guys are killing it. LOL. Thank you for that LOL.
We would love if you could tweet to Cougar Nation Network 3 on Twitter. What does this LOL mean?
I think it means laugh out loud.
How about Lisa over Larry?
Oh.
Or
maybe.
Or Lance over Lynn.
So Fishman really being a dominant force here. He's 1 rebound away from a triple-double. A double-double.
Or leave us alone.
I apologize.
That would not be LOL. Excuse me.
You're still thinking of what LOL means?
Yeah, I'm in
pretty
finite.
sure.
Excuse the finite math course.
I realized finite had to do with your English vocabulary.
I don't know.
Take it to Mishon. Mishon to Oved. Oved to Haddon.
Oved with the ball back.
Zarif holds. Finds Rossau. Fade away. He's been lethal from there all day.
He's been lethal inside. I mean, I think it's going to be kind of hard to stop A.B. Rosso inside, but I think Frisch can be content with A.B. Rosso inside. Make sure to stop all the other important players on their team.
Stolen by Zarif.
They'll be good.
Zarif takes it up. 3-point game with 1 minute left in the 3rd. Frisch crowd getting into it again. Calls out a play. Wonder what he's calling out. Gets it to Mishon. Mishon back to Zarif. To Oved. To Rossau. To Haddon. Back to Oved. Back to Haddon. Good
and
ball
looks like they're
movement.
playing a game of catch here.
Stolen by Lafer.
30 seconds remaining in this 3rd period.
Let's see if Frisch can get a nice bucket here. I assume they'll hold for 1. there was a new shot clock implemented into the Sarachek games this year. That was because 2 years ago when we won in triple overtime, we held the ball for an entire overtime.
Yes, but no shot clock here, so Frisch is back to you.
10 seconds left to see what Lafer can do. Gets it to Dukas. Dukas to Solomon. Solomon to Stepner.
A
for
shot,
three.
a great look.
No good. Put back up by Solomon. And he's ruled out of bounds. And that's how the quarter will end.
Yeah, time's going to expire there, RJ. And wow, we're in for a good one here. 43-40 as the Frisch Cougars are 3 points away in this one. Still a close
this could be a
game.
hardwood classic if I've ever seen one.
A hardwood classic.
So it was a 10-point game going into the half, and Frisch cut it to 3. Will they continue the run and take the lead? What do you think? And how do they do it?
Well, I think how they do it is Frisch needs
My day.
my confidence. You know what? I'm not so cool. I don't get invited to lunch with my friends like RJ, but
Stop it.
a nice little smile from Arasi does the job.
Razi's looking to inbound it here, gets it to Zarif. Zarif will dribble between the legs and cross half court.
And thanks for the detail there, RJ.
Thank you. Padded, back to Zarif. Zarif will hold. Back to Haddon. Back to Zarif to Arazi. Arazi not really looking to shoot. I think he's more of a defensive hustle player.
Well, he was guarded well by Fishman there. Mishon.
No good and rebounded by Fishman. And Lafer will bring it up. See if they can potentially tie it or make it a 1-point game.
Arazi's up in his grill here.
Gets it to Fishman. Fishman to Dukas. Dukas, a big-time 3-point threat. Ooh, debatable travel. If I were refereeing the game, I would have called that.
Well, you're not refereeing the game.
Spin move. Left-hander. And it looks like Mishon takes Stepner to the floor. Upset with the no call. I'd be upset also. It's a 1-point game here. Zarif in the corner to Mishon. Mishon, great defense. And Fishman once again says, get out of my paint.
Yeah, the block by Sammy Fishman. Life of the cross-court pass in the toast to Dukas.
And Dukas takes it up court.
Left court. Left court.
I said up court.
Oh, I thought you said left court.
Lifer. Gets it to Fishman. Oh, wow. I definitely thought that one was a foul. I'm sure
Well, you know
Sammy
what? I think the refs, I think Frisch may have gotten away with a foul on the other side of the ball.
Maybe that's a big call.
Yeah.
Jimmer range. No good. Rothau doing his best Jimmer for that impression. Gets it to Stepner. Step back. No good. Mishon with the board. 6 minutes left in the fourth. Really close game, Seth. Huh?
Very close game. Very close game. I'm excited for what's in store here.
Man, I really hope Frisch wins.
I hope the Cougars can roll away with this one, not let the Falcons fly.
Zarif gets it to Rothau. Rothau triple teamed and fouled by Lafer.
Yeah, Frisch is getting a little too.
Lafer pulls his shorts up in frustration.
Yeah, maybe he had some ants in his pants, but
I'm not sure pulling up your pants will solve
and it
your
looks like
problem.
Goldberg is going to check into the game for Mishon.
For who? Sammy Fishman has put up 15 points, 11 rebounds, and two steals and 2 blocks. What a game. I know Sammy's trying to win this game. And Rothau over
Fishman with a
Fishman
double-double, as you can see. And Rosso is putting his best foot forward here and giving us a show too.
Man, he's destroying us. Coach Joe Short's got to come to the solution. Lafer takes it in, the left-handed finish, no good.
No good.
You know, I've seen him make those in pickup games when he played, but not so much in a real game. Lafer steals the ball. Back to Goldberg and misses. Another rebound by Fishman.
And Goldberg.
Lafer, that's to Dukas. Dukas calling out some sort of play. I hope it works. Lafer, guarded by Arazi. Gets it to Fishman. There's a real big man battle between Fishman and Rosso. What do you think about this battle? Oh! Blocked by Rosso! Rebound lineout. Fishman. Oh!
Fishman out of the room and gets fouled. And you know what? I want to give credit to Yehuda Aryeh, Tony Kleinhaus right there on that play with the smart basketball play. Not getting too antsy, putting the ball up, but finding his big man, Sammy Fishman. Fishman putting his shoulder down. The second effort, putting it back up and getting the line for these two easy and big free throws.
I'd like to give a shout out to Jack Ashkenazi. Said that we sound like Marv Albert and the TNT crew. Means a ton.
Jack, we always love to have you here. We'd always
and
love.
It looks like Fishman will go to the line. Wow, and we are shattering our record. 205 viewers. Can you believe that? Seth Willett, we started from the bottom and now we are here.
Well, yeah.
211 now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Me and Seth are doing our best here. As Fishman puts one up and it's good.
And it's good. And that is Mr. Seth to you, RJ.
Mr. Seth, I apologize. Sammy Fishman.
Sammy Fishman.
Doing a great job of converting.
It's a big man battle down here in Paramus in this one.
And if you look at your stat book, Fishman, as I just said, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 steals.
And A.B. Rosso is putting up a show too. He's got 17 rebounds and 6 rebounds.
and 6 rebounds. What a stat line by Rosso.
Yeah, that would be nuts. Excuse me.
Totally killing it on the boards. Hatted made a big impact on the game in the first half. Frisch has done a fantastic job limiting him to 0 points in the second half. Frisch is getting pumped. We see Jeroen Schneider, Jeroen Stingding, as some people call him, getting pumped up.
And RJ,
it's a 1-point game. Man, I am absolutely hyped to watch the end of this game. And Zarif will bring the ball up. Season on the line for both teams. This will be a nail biter. See if he can come out with it. Gets it to Obed. Obed back to Zarif. To Rosso. Rosso to Zarif. To Obed. Back to Rosso. Oh! The turnaround! Wow! 19 points for Rosso. He is really doing his best to excel Flatbush to a victory. Solomon gets it to Lafer. He's pressured by Arazi. Fishman backing down Rosso. What a great matchup. You know, I love seeing these type of matchups.
Salma has it on the top of the K back to Lafer.
High screen by Fishman. Lafer takes it. In and out move. Pump fake. Out to Solomon. To tie the game. Bang!
Israel Solomon.
Pachelm once again showing the ice in his veins.
And it looks like Frisch is cooking.
And Judah Adler stirring the pot once again. A lot of defense trying to come out by Frisch. Zarif has the ball on top.
And that's kick ball by Yisrael
Good
Solomon.
footwork by Solomon. Good hand, good eye to footwork.
I would like to give a big shout out to Daniela Schur. Thank you for watching us and being a part of the Cougar Nation
Really,
Network.
thank you. Every single
viewer counts.
Added pumps. Guarded by Kleinhaus.
Added guarded by Kleinhaus.
Tie game here with 3 minutes left.
And RJ, tell me something.
I'll tell you about my play-by-play analysis. Zarif to Haddad. Haddad dribbles at the top. Gets it to Oved. Joved, as some people like to call him.
Joved is a player.
And the Flatbush coach wasn't too happy about what was going on.
The Flatbush Falcons, Coach Augusto Kennedy. It's gonna take a timeout there. And it looks like Frisch Faithful is gonna do the
You know, it actually has a name. As you see, the Florida State University and the Kansas City Chiefs both do this.
Of course they do.
And it's called the Tomahawk Chop.
The Tomahawk Chop.
One of the best cheers out there. Love doing it.
I think it's more of a jingle.
Jingle.
A jingle.
I'd like to go on dictionary.com and look up what jingle, what's defined as
Going
jingle.
into that, Marv, we got a thesaurus in front of us.
Do we?
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of important games coming up, you know. We got... Oh,
actually, we have the word jingle. Jingle is... sorry, I don't like to read. A short slogan, verse, or tune designed to be easily remembered, especially as used in advertising.
So would you use jingle for a tomahawk?
Now let's look at the definition for the word cheer. And the word cheer means a shout of encouragement, praise, or joy. So, I mean, if I had to pick A or B on a multiple choice test here in the Frisch institution, I would probably go with jingle.
Would you?
I would.
Interesting. We have 240 viewers right now.
240 viewers. Business.
My goodness.
Is perfect. I hope Dr. Hilner is watching this one because we're Dershowitz and big here.
Zarif takes the ball, holds it, gets it to Mishon. Mishon back to Zarif.
And the Frisch defense is communicating very well.
And stolen by Leifer. Crossed up. One man to beat.
Oh! Nichols. Rosso with a big boy rebound there, and Leifer's going to get it there.
Oh, debatable foul calls. I thought that was a
foul. That was a foul. That was a foul.
Great defense.
Got a little too antsy
by
there.
Zarif.
And an update. I have officially punctured my eardrum.
Have you now?
Yes, they are purple.
For the viewers that can't see him, Seth's ear is officially purple.
Yeah.
Early in the game, it was
hey,
bright red.
Go hard or go home.
You know what they say. Zarif will take the ball, gets it to Haddon. 47-47 game.
A deep
Curry range. Rebounded by Kleinhaus, gets it to Leifer. Leifer pushing it up. And he loses the ball. Stolen by Haddon. My goodness. A timely turnover.
And Haddon is going to calm things down here in this rowdy stadium.
Man, I feel the stadium buzzing. Haddon pumps. Gets it to Zarif. Mishon in the corner. Wow, great defense by the Frisch Cougars.
Jordan, and you know what? I think that early bedtime last night, that bubble bath and the combo of Wheaties.
And the Wheaties.
Gotta help with him. Jordan
clears it in here earlier. Jordan prepped for this game with some nice Wheaties this morning. And after a tiring Sarachek weekend,
Jordan actually also took a nap in school today in the nurse's office during the game.
Now that's one of the best keys to victory I've ever seen.
Yeah, I spoke to him after his nap and I quote,
how was he feeling? Was it a good nap? Long nap, short nap?
I quote, it was what I needed to do, and what I needed to do was what I needed to do. Inspirational boards by the shooting guard right there. And the faithful are saying, will you S4 my S4?
Now S4 is a student. The kid loves to chant, so we need to chant about his name.
Well, actually, he stole my name. His name is Seth Foreman, and he decided he wanted to steal my first name.
Wow.
So they call him S4 because I am the cooler Seth.
So Fishman's rebound turned out to be extremely important. Sorry, his steal, because he will now go to the line for a one-and-one.
Benzie, I see right there.
It is Benzie.
We're glad to have you back,
from
Ben.
Israel. Oh, great.
It's nice to have you.
That's amazing.
For two.
Fishman at the line takes one dribble, sets, and connects. Yes!
And the Falcons immature audience yelling during free throws.
Have some respect, will ya?
256.
As Fishman misses. Oh! And Haddon almost has a not top 10 play right there.
I don't even know 256 people.
Haddon to Zarif.
Zarif, top of the key.
Gets it to Nishan. Nishan back to Zarif. Frisch with the 1 point lead. Zarif for three. No good. Rebounded by Rossell.
A.B. Rossell, can they stop him? I don't think so. He has done this the entire game. The same thing every single time.
Man, he has been a problem.
Ball inside. He has been a big problem, and Frisch has got to do something about this one.
We'll see if he can convert here.
I think he can. He is a good free throw shooter.
They're free throws. They're free shots. They should go in.
First one's up and it's good. As Rosso ties the ball game. Ties the Condor Sal game.
20 points for Rosso as the MVP chants come raining down from the stands.
And can't connect.
No good! Rebounded by Kleinhaus. And they'll bring it up.
You know what? I just feel a sense of relaxation when the ball's in Jordan's hand.
Very calm kid. Doesn't talk much.
Gonna look for three.
Oh! Timeout.
Timeout. Jordan had a shot there, but good
Seth,
move by the coach.
What do you think they're talking about in the huddle?
I think Coach Schwartz is just trying to tell his guys to stay motivated, stay in this, not get too cocky, and of course, pay attention to the inside threat on the Falcons, A.B. Rousseau. They got to get into his face. No fouling. They need to get into his face. They need to get out on shooters. And we're going to head to a commercial. And welcome back. If you would like to tell us something, a shout out.
Maybe tweet us.
Tweet us at Cougar Nation 3, at Cougar Nation 3 on Twitter.
What is this new app, Twitter, Seth?
Excuse me, I mean Twitter, not Twitter.
You tweet on Twitter. It might be confusing.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to the sophomore.
It's a tongue twister there, RJ.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to Jonah Goldberg before we resume action. Sammy Fishman, 18 and 18. 18 points, 18 rebounds.
And that's just a big boy game.
Wafer. Guarded by Arazi. One of the biggest moments of his Frisch career right here. Season on the line. The three-man weave happening. I remember doing these when I was on the team in 9th grade in Frisch practice.
RJ doing the three-man weave.
And Dukas up top.
You know, I'm actually very good at three-man weave, RJ.
Are you now?
Yeah, I kill it on the storm.
And they keep weaving.
Looks like they're gonna try to hold for.
Maybe they'll do their famous hold for one like they did 2 years ago in Sarachek.
I don't think they're gonna do that here in this situation.
It looks likely. They don't really look like they're trying to shoot.
Yeah, I think you're right. Solomon with the ball, guarded by Zarif at the top of the key. He's gonna give it back to Leifer. Guarded by Arazi. Leifer, it looked like he's holding 38 seconds remaining in this game.
Anxious Jacob Silver yelling out some
back to Solomon. With the ball gives it to Dukas, he's guarded by Haddon.
Contrary to what you said earlier, I do think they will hold for one. Frisch is putting themselves in a great position right now. Holding for one, only they are in position to win right now.
This is just part of the Yeshiva League right here. No shot clock. You can hold the ball for as long as you want.
Oh man, Seth.
Yeah.
We went over that. Man, I am super nervous.
I'm very nervous this one. I think Frisch is definitely going to hold for one shot. I don't think they're going to shoot the ball. I think they're going to try to get the ball inside to Sammy Fishman. Maybe try to get a little floater by Jack Stettner. The Swirl and Isaac are going to come the ball down. But on the Flatbush side, Isaac Razi playing great defense on our guards up there. A.B. Ross out clogging in the middle, making it hard for the Frisch guards to penetrate. Everyone's just doing their part here, and everyone's on their A game.
You know, this broadcast couldn't happen without the work from Rabbi Tzvi Patinsky, Zachary Yammer, John O'Katz, and Aaron Trarick. Really, guys, thank you for letting all these 300 viewers, I think.
Trow stayed here for 36 hours to get this broadcast.
Aaron Trarick, as classmates like to call him, Trow, has worked countless hours. 292.
And RJ, it is past my bedtime.
Now, is that a record? That's gotta be.
It's past my bedtime.
That is a record, says Rabbi Tzvi Patinsky, head of tech here at Frisch. And let's see. We'll see who Frisch comes out with.
It looks like the crowd's all riled up here, RJ.
Now, Seth, who's Frisch starting out with?
It looks like
the last possession of the game. Maybe they'll give it back to Yisrael.
You know what? I think Leifer's going to get the ball, try to see if he can start something, going to give it to Solomon, and they're going to try to create something. But let's just watch, RJ.
20 seconds. Everyone is on the edge of their chairs.
Arazi.
10 seconds. Dukas has it. Gets it to Fishman. And it'll go out of bounds with 0.7.
And Frisch put themselves in an awkward situation there with 0.7 seconds left.
Not a good play call.
The only way you're going to be able to score is if you tap the ball in. So, I mean, there's only
not a good play call.
There's only one option in this situation. That is to throw the ball up to Sammy Fishman for a tap-in.
Good timeout here.
And 0.7 seconds left here in a tied game in the quarterfinals. RJ, this
Talk
is
to me,
nuts.
Seth. This is nuts.
This is nuts.
Oh man, real nail biter. Frisch fashion. Frisch, I feel like they never blow teams out when they need to.
Yeah, a real nail biter, and this is splendid.
This is real great. I'm glad. I'm honestly glad to be here.
And it looks like Benny Sokoff is getting into it right now. And RJ, I don't know what to do now.
Yeah.
And for the medical update, my ear is officially shot.
Hope you feel better.
Yeah,
might want to invest in some heating pads. Now, Seth, if Frisch does come out with the victory, if there's no buzzer beater, who would you want to interview?
RJ, I think that's a little too far right now. Let's just watch the end of this one. It looks like this game may be going into OT.
I wonder what they could possibly do here. Tip in for Fishman, maybe? For the win! Sarachek was bang! 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 Bang!
RJ, I think I know who we're interviewing.
Looks like that means
Wow!
Yes! Step the ice in his veins!
Wow! Someone give me a Diet Coke. Wow!
Holy no, I'm right!
Holy schnitzel!
Stepner.
Holy cow!
And we'll try to get him over
and
here.
We're gonna get this kid over here.
And Frisch moves on!
And Frisch moves on. They beat the Flatbush Falcons here in Paramus. What a game.
We might have to wait.
Yeah.
We might have to wait.
That was crazy.
Stepner to high five the Flatbush Falcons, then he can come over.
And you know what? What? Yes, he does. You gotta get him over here.
Stepner apparently does not want it.
You gotta get him over here. You gotta get him over here.
Jono!
We'll see who we can get. Man, Seth.
I'm still on.
I really
I'm still on, Rabbi.
That shot is not going to
We gotta interview Stepner. And we're gonna come back for an interview after a commercial break, so please stick with us. for center, Sammy Fishman. Sammy, what a game. Tell me what was going through your head into that one.
All I knew was Jack Stepner is the man to hit that shot.
Yeah, can I see the replay? The splendid Sammy Fishman.
All I can say is, listen, Jack Stepner is the man to hit that shot. I love that kid. He's a great player.
Sammy, do you know your numbers tonight?
I do not.
Sammy, you had a big game.
Now, let's count up Sammy's points here.
Went 7, I don't think he was 7. He had
18 and 18.
That is
Wow.
Double.
2 steals and 2 rebounds. What fueled you after this long Sarachek weekend to get out the win?
Honestly, what fueled me was Flatbush's intensity. We knew that they were going to come out hard, and we knew that they were going to come out really intense, and we knew we had to beat that tonight in order to win. We were tired after a long Sarachek weekend playing very tough, very long games, and I got to give it to Flatbush. They played an unbelievable game.
Now, I want to thank you. You played a really great job against A.B. Rosso. Have a good thank you, Sammy.
Sammy. There's boys. Yo, Alan, loved your announcing. RJ.
I got it.